Turn on the YouTube as well. Welcome everyone. Greetings, howdy. How y'all doing? Don't mind my lip moving weirdly. I might have been in a fight. No, I was at the dentist. Today we're gonna be pushing the Sorc from Torment 1 to Torment 4. My stats are intriguing. We are playing Blizzard, so it's gonna be a Blizzard Sorc together with Avalanche. We're focusing on the Ice Spike, so the Glacial. And I do actually need an Ice Spike temper as far as I understood. There's a weapon temper. Here, Ice Spikes to deal double damage, right? Blizzard. Ice Spikes. Okay, I understand. That's what I want to have Ice Spikes do more damage. Now, I can jump into Torment 2 already because we're using a new hero power. Boss power. Sorry. Good to see you there, Meg. How you doing, buddy? We're using a new boss power. And that new boss power is Beast of Ice Lead that does 500,000 damage just like that. And if I actually do have my multipliers multiplying upwards, I'm sitting more at 1,000,000 damage with it. It's kind of funny. Now we're gonna figure out if I can actually exist in Torment 2 already with the stuff I have to then potentially jump right away into Torment 4. 3 and then 4. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, let's see. I do that. Yeah, okay, yeah, like once the power pops, like the damage goes out. Like this is, again, it's a 1.1 million damage, right? Not a lot, but with the amount of crit that we currently have, it's quite easy to pull off. I'm just going through, dropping eyes on everyone. I mean, usually I would use the Belial's I-Beam boss power, but right now we're just trying to see how well it goes without the Belial's I-Beam boss power, right? And I'm not, like, freaking out. This is working very well. I need teleport cooldown reduction, though. That'd be PogChamp. And we also need more mana in general. And see there's the Beast of Ice. When that one is hitting, boom. Everything just dies. I mean, right now it goes up to 1.2 million. That's for Torment 2, like, so easy. I kind of like that we have powers again. People tend to complain about the power theme, but it pretty much allows you to just be on curve, right? Because without powers, it would actually be like really tormenting to get a Torment tier higher if you don't have powers. But the boss power is shared between characters. Yeah. And that is so good because once you have your first character with boss powers, your second character can be leveled with said boss powers. That does actually bring a whole share of fun as you're able to really level with boss powers main. Kind of cool. Will someone summon the Lady of the Helltide? Gotta head there. We're killing everything. This is working good. Rogue was definitely a little bit faster, but that's Rogue for you, I guess, in a nutshell. Everything just dies. Very good, very good, very good. This is working wonders. We need a brand new boots, though. We need boots that get cooldown reduction when you use attacks, so we can spam teleport more. Another star, more sparks for uniques. The good thing about these for spended sparks is also that we just dropped a guide on how to farm them extremely fast. Because, like, in Helltides, you can push your reputation beyond in front of hordes. You can push your reputation beyond belief. It's actually quite funny how fast it's going. But you always move your head like an AI. Call marks, I have zero clue how AI moves their head. So my question rather is, what kind of content are you watching, my friend? Are you watching those AI girls in the internet, brother? So I can assure you I just move like a normal person. Maybe an AI moves like me, though. Interesting. That being said, sir, take care. Where can I get Necro Bloodwave Pants? Is it a boss drop? Yes, from Lord Zur. You can also go for Obol Gambling. Finally started playing PoE 2. How's it going for you, Sorkin? I hope you've been having your fair, fun share of time with it. And I hope you've been struggling. Obviously. Where's the fun if there's no struggle? Might as well play Diablo 4 then. Sorry. It's challenging in a good way. That's what I'm saying. Oh, wow. So we need more cinders. Yeah, I really need to get like a pair of boots that says attack cooldown reduction on the evade, because then you pretty much walk around, you blizzard a pack of mobs, right? Then you get your dash back up, then you get your dash back up, then you get your, and so on, right? So like you continuously just have the dash. See if I can be last mad at you today. That is not an option, Neil, and you know it is. I will totally botch the build for you. There's not even a question. We're also going to be able to definitely jump forward into Torment 3, I think, today. I mean, I got the Beast of Ice sleep power up to 20. That's 1 million damage now, so that's kind of happy times, you would say. Makes me quite powerful. When we got to start getting greater affix items, I don't even have a greater affix staff yet. It's kind of sad. And how can you run around without a greater affix staff? I also need to figure out how to get my mana back more efficient. That one I haven't like figured out yet. How do I actually get mana back? I mean, I know I get mana back from like having more summons. I know I get mana back from like hitting people with my blizzard, but I don't have infinite mana yet, which makes me sad. I want infinite mana. Maybe we need to create another chart to get a usable unique. Hey, if you're doing everything the right way. So let's say you would focus on probably either Rogue or Barbarian. I think I could get a Rogue in 2 hours up to 60. Then I equip it with a basic set of stuff. Jump it into a Infernal Horde. Get the bosses to give me reputation. Like you could fast track the reputation really on a character in, let's say, 4 hours. You can make a new character and fast track the reputation probably. And your chest piece will actually help with that, because if you equip the, what's it called again? Tyrell's Might, you are even able to level faster. Frozen memories while you're struggling with mana. Okay, we can try that out. But it's not that I'm struggling with mana. I don't want to hear it. Like, call me struggling with mana. Your face is struggling with mana. It makes total sense, obviously. Need that. I kind of want to open the 10 chests in one Helltide. We might be doing that today. I mean, the last thingy is actually quite interesting. Like, gotta do 10 chests Helltide, gotta kill some bosses in Torment 4. Challenging. I like it. Until late in Helltide, sir. This is Torment 2 in case you missed it. And we just joined Torment 2 without having any meaningful gear. So before you try to make snarky, smart-ass comments, maybe check what's reality or not. Someone was here and killed everyone, and I'm not okay with it. Meanie. Blizzard full gear struggles on 90. You do know that pit 90 is the new pit 120, 130 or so? So I'm still not sure what you're trying to get at, sir. I hope you find help though, just not in here. Like, you know. I don't know, like, I think, like, person just didn't like Blizzard Sorc and wanted to hear that Lightning Spear is the best. Is Hydra build any good? I haven't tried it out, Derek. I have seen a Meteor build, though. So last season, for example, I played Meteor, and Meteor was super fun. You know? Meteor was brilliant. Whereas... It wasn't, like, super good. So it was brilliant last season, it wasn't just super good. I think Hydra will be able to perform up to, I mean, Torment 3 at least. If Torment 4, I can never, like, I can't say. What damage are you outputting right now, William? Well, no crits, as you can see. No overpowers. Well, actually, I might be outputting crits, but no overpowers. Our highest damage is this. 1,000,000 damage Ice Sleed from the Beast of Ice power. My Blizzard itself is doing 70,000. Gotta consider, though, like, that's my gear, brother. Right? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Might want to work on some greater affix, like focus, I guess, or something in this direction. Oops. Is Lilith power required for endgame bossing? No, but Lilith is also very easy to kill on Torment 1. So if you struggle with her, I recommend Torment 1. Intelligence, max life. See, that's just way better than what we had before. Just gotta re-roll that healing received into something. Do you find leveling in tier 1 beginning on Sorc compared to Rogue? No, it's super fast, daggers. We leveled mostly with Belial's I-Beam, and this has continued in tier 1. Now we get the Beast of Ice Sleep power that allows us to continue leveling. So I do not feel in any way shut down, slowed down, like anything, to be honest. So which aspect did we save for mana, Mr. Neil? We get Snowguard here. Half for mana. I think I don't have the aspect. Frozen memories. I don't have frozen memories. Frozen. See? Don't have it. Neil's expecting me to have things, Chad. What the fuck? I wouldn't want to have things, Neil. But I just got a new Frozen Tundra aspect, actually. Get it finally as a max roll. Tundra? See? 8 out of 16. Well, 8 out of 16 is better than not 8 out of 16, I guess.
Good business and fortune to you.
Let's temper this helmet with full armor, so we might as well get some armor at some point. Come on. Full armor, and usually it's crowd control duration, something in this direction. Right? So if you freeze someone, he's just frozen longer. Just gotta get our basic piece of whatever sub. Let's reroll healing received into something that's not healing received. Maybe mana per second, cooldown reduction, anything. Here, mana per second. That should help me. That should, like, really nicely bring me up to some levels of I don't really give a damn anymore about being mana starved, right? I wasn't going to get on tonight because of work and all, but saw you playing and the itch came back. I'm not sorry, but I am sorry for your future self in the morning, okay? If he's going to struggle a bit with being tired. Let's craft 2 more topazes. That's good. Like, just boost your intelligence because this gets you like so much more damage if you get this early on, right? We should also, with all this intelligence, I can actually take my gear here and I should be able to slam skulls in there. This is like really good because now I can make skulls and we can just boost our armor. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Very Gucci. Now we're gonna have to take ourselves some hearts because I gotta kill some Varshans. So thank you, Varsh hearts. Let's see. Unsealing Crown, thank you for the 9 months of support. How are you doing? Collecting runes for Uber crafting is pain. Don't craft Ubers. Honestly, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but right now runes are dropping at an absolute abysmal ratio. If you're trying to collect Ubers handishly without buying them on the trade, you're fucked. And not the good kind of fucked, right? You're just screwed. And not the good kind of screwed, just screwed. Sorry. I'll see, Neil. What runes we got there? Crown, thank you for the 18 months of support. Fat Cap, good to see there. Sorkin, thank you for your subscriptions and support. I feel like this is the Beast of Ice power right now that's doing the damage. So it's not really the Blizzard, right? It's obviously the Beast of Ice power that's just like slamming into him. Which is better, Sorc or Rogue? Rogue is stronger with the Death Trap. It's like easily super powerful. I think Lightning Spear might be stronger than Rogue at some point. The problem is that getting everything for Lightning Spear together. Okay. So Rogue is already somewhat complicated to get the gear, or not complicated, more tricky than complicated. But I feel like Lightning Spear is another level on that. Okay, we're missing our Chesticle and our Tal Rasha's ring. I know he can drop the Tal Rasha's ring. On the one hand, I like that I can technically get the Tal Rasha's ring from every boss, right? I don't need to kill Varshan, for example, to get Tal Rasha's. I can kill any boss. But obviously Varshan still has the higher chance to give the thing to me. But honestly, at times, I wish they're like the old system, right? Where it's more likely to get the stuff that you're looking for. Okay, okay, so I got like this. Wait, it's Tal Rasha's. It's actually Tal Rasha's. Jesus, they look like mother's embraces. Holy Christ. I've been trying to pay attention, but they just keep looking like it. Okay, this is a 10% out of 25, and this is an 11% out of 25. Cool. Is it even worth crafting random Uber at the blacksmith? Sir, I crafted random Uber and I was lucky enough to get the helmet, Air of Petition. It is certainly worth it. Best thing you can do is trade for runes in the trade. It's like, you're not going to find the runes. Simple as is, right? I like to play a Meteor Build. Meteor Build sadly falls off towards Torment 4. If you don't care about doing Torment 4, I think a Meteor Build is completely fine to do. After using teleport, close enemies are pulled in, but teleport's cooldowns increased by 20%. I guess. You know, I guess. Welcome, Soft Gaming. Thank you for your Prime support. Good to see you there. Needless saying it pretty good in chat. It depends on truly what your goals are this season, which build you want to play. Do you actually want to push the pit? Or are you like me and you're just happy with doing pit 65? I don't want to do any pit tier deeper than 65. It maybe sounds crazy to you, but pit 65 is the only thing you need to get your glyphs to 45, and then I'm fucking happy. I don't need anything more than that. I didn't break the ring. I'm looking for the skull, and I'm like, where's the skull? I didn't break the ring. So it just really depends on how deep do you want to go, how far do you want to go, how wide do you want to go. Yeah, you level 2 chars, have 4 legendary runes in total. Sir, this is my 3rd char, 2 Torment 4. I do have the ones I wanted, but I don't have like a lot of spare. If you look into my stash, you will notice I have some, right? But not lots. Not lots. By far from. Enough. What build other than Lightning Speed uses Harlequin and can rip tier 4 bosses? A Rogue uses Harlequin. I think Blizzard can use Harlequin too. I mean, Harlequin can be used on everything. I'm happy with Pit 70 myself. Yeah, Dagger, this is absolutely what you should look at. This season around, it just really doesn't make sense to chase the deeper pit tiers. Like it just doesn't. Like this is not me being weak or soft or anything. It's just too tedious to be fun. And I do believe even the hardcore grinders will admit to that. Like it's fun to get your glyphs to like 45 to see how much damage your build could do, but like just going further is just so much pain. Like it used to be fun because you could do a pit 100 with a decent build or almost any build. You could do a pit 100 in like 5 to 6 minutes, right? With the good builds, you could do it sub 2 minutes. And now you already have to have a very good build to actually do pit 100s, right? And they are needed to pretty much level up your glyphs. But if you already need a very good build, then why even level your glyphs further, right? Maybe in the future it will be worth again when they actually introduce another piece of content. I mean, they promised us to make Nightmare Dungeons interesting, and I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know how. Like what would you have to do? Like in the roadmap, they said Nightmare Dungeon Bonanza, but what does that mean? Are you basically invincible after swapping to Bloodwave with your poopy gear? Because you have lucky hit for Barrier, sir. And like maybe you have lucky hit for Barrier, but you're just consistently knocking your enemies around so they can't attack you, ergo you don't take damage. And you get lucky hit barrier things, so you're also basically undying because of lucky hit barrier things. And Bloodwave gives you damage reduction too. Plus the heal balls are healing you, so all of these things together are actually keeping you alive. It's not surprising that you're basically undying with Bloodwave. I think it's silly that if you want to do tier 4, you have to do one of those builds. Yes. Right now, if you want to do tier 4, you do have to have a good build. Like, as you said, if you want to play a Meteor Sorc and you want to get into Torment 4, it might not be worth it. Right? If you want to play Meteor Sorc, you might just be happy with Torment 3 instead, for example. It sounds maybe stupid, and you might not like it, but this is just the way it is, and you gotta accept that. And it's okay if you dislike. Give Blizzard feedback and tell them this is poopy crap shit. Please. They nerfed Spiritborn to the ground, basically. Well, it's not really that they nerfed Spiritborn, it's just that they fixed everything that's broken on Spiritborn, and now Spiritborn is just shit. Right? And they actually never nerfed anything on Spiritborn. They just fixed the broken things. Infinity Mist, not worth it, but we're going to make an Infinity Mist build just here. That is actually going to use a boss power. So tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, we will go for a boss power featuring build. On Necromancer with Shadow Damage. And I hope I can make it work. There are 2 builds I kind of want to make work. 2 builds I want to play around with, and it's going to be glorious. I play Meteor and can do tier 4 easy. Well, define easy, sir, because I am very certain, compared to Meteor last season, that easy means still a significant investment of gear and everything before you can even do tier 4. I'm doing Meteor in tier 4 and don't have Starfall yet. Is it actually worth it to ever play Meteor without Starfall? Felt like it never's good. Okay, this has max life and intelligence. I'm not sure if I'm actually... Am I going for it? I need a wand, right? I need a wand. That's another attack speed. And a lucky hit vulnerable. Ooh. I'm just getting all the good stuff. That's life per second. I hate it here. Thing is, we need new boots that have evade, grounds, movement speed. No, we don't want that. Hasn't dropped. I actually got a Starfall coordinate myself, but it was like the worst Starfall coordinate you can imagine. Right? From all the Starfall coordinates, it was just like, it was horrible. Okay, I was hoping to get good loot from this, but luckily we have another tribute to try out. Night Colossus, good to see you there. Thank you for your subscription and support, Night. Hope you're enjoying the show. Put that on. Go for more weapons. Hope for the best. Move face also. Welcome there, sir. Hope you're doing well. Having returned to D4 after missing a lot of the season, I'm playing Warrior has been depressing. Warrior, a Barbarian is actually in a very good stage, sir. That being said, is Barbarian in a good state or is Earthquake in a good state? That's like kind of the thing because you're pretty much playing Earthquake Barb. And then you're actually playing Summoner Earthquake Barb, where you're going to be using your Call of the Ancients to summon things. So actually, Summoner Barbarian is stronger than Necro Summoner right now. I'm playing Whirlwind Barb. Yeah, I mean, you can play Whirlwind Barb, but it's just like, again, probably not the Whirlwind where your damage is going to come from. It's going to come from anything else but Whirlwind. Barb is the next class to be nerfed. I do believe that all classes are actually fairly balanced right now. I say fairly balanced where Death Trap is actually performing really well, but Death Trap is allowed to perform well. The same actually goes for the Blood Wave, allowed to perform well, Blood Spear allowed to perform well. So at this point, I really hope that we don't see more nerfs. We need more buffs, obviously. Underused skills need to be brought up on par. As you say, Meteor might not be as strong as Blizzard or Lightning Spear, so they need to buff up, and so on. I severely doubt that Blizzard ever will follow that strategy because they're too much stuck in there. We gotta shift like forcefully the meta. I mean, there's a reason why they're doing this though, so you don't always just play the same builds, but we end up still playing the same builds anyways. But yeah, I mean, they're forcefully trying to shift the meta to make you play things, and then they introduce new uniques that are hot and interesting, and then no one plays them because they're shit. They made this whole thing like a human form druid by introducing this human form unique helmet. But if you play that human form druid with the human form unique helmet, you might even not end up in Torment 4. Right? That's like, okay, so who have you actually made this item? And did you even, like, they obviously try it, but still I'm sometimes guessing, like, what the hell? I'm missing my Dariel's Barrage Rogue. I miss Aerostorm Rogue. Does Dance of Knives fall off? I have seen Dance of Knives in Torment 4. That being said, you usually try to transition into Death Trap because Death Trap is just so good. So I did Dance of Knives until Torment 4. Then I started to transition out of Dance of Knives into the Death Trap while still using Belial's I-Beam as a power. And it was the easiest transition. Well, not the easiest transition ever, but it was a very smooth transition if you understood how the Death Trap kind of works. I didn't have the willingness to hit level 60 on my charm. No, level 60 is fun. Come on now, brother. Don't be like that. 60 is truly something I tremendously enjoy with all characters. It was so easy to hit too. I mean, it's just a simple 2-hour, 3-hour grind. You get some cool boss powers. You make your character stronger. Like, you see if the new builds are working, right? If you can play some Blizzard, if you can play some Dance of Knives, do some other stuff. There's good fun to be had. Airstorm is really fun. Sadly, they nerfed my Airstorm ultimate build. So sad. Oh, she just got yoinked. I wonder if I could go into Torment 3 already, but I don't think so because I don't do hundreds of millions of damage. I need to actually turn on crits to see how much damage we're dealing right now. I have like overpowers on, right? Here gameplay, I have overpowers on, but I need to put crits on too. So I can like see a bit better what kind of damage I'm dealing. So Neil, can I play a two-handed weapon? Oh, god damn it. Damage over time. I'm not looking for damage over time. Also not looking for a dagger. That one is poopy head. That one is poopy head. Japan sucks. You take that back. A Bloodlines is hella fun. A Bloodlines is always hella fun, but as you say, there is many moving pieces in Bloodlands that you need to boost out to actually get the maximum amount of damage. Okay, so I did this right now to potentially get cool stuff, but I didn't get cool stuff. Yikes. I could do an Infernal Horde. You know what? Let me try to do a 6er Infernal Horde just with this Sorc right now and see how well it goes. We got this 6er Infernal Horde. That feels on Sorc. Hordes are bugged as fuck. Well, the hordes are working, but all the displays are bugged as fuck. Yes, move face. By the way, chat, we put out the video on the Infernal Horde farming. 2 million with the damage over time. So we put out the video on the Infernal Horde farming in case you missed it, because we wanted to show you like the new caches that we found yesterday. And that one's out. How to properly get your reputation blasted. I need new boots, Neil. I'm gonna gamble for boots, okay, Neil, to make you happy. I was playing every day with friends for 8 hours. The most fun season when they changed itemization. I mean, season 4 was a good season. Season 5 was the best season, like in my books. Like it's literally season 5 was the season where I was just the happiest overall throughout the whole damn season, and I couldn't put the season away, especially. So that was really good. I hope that the new Infernal Horde season in September is going to be it, because then I'm like all over it. So that would be hopefully great. We'll see about that. I do believe that like a lot of people, honestly, like so far after now the initial D4 bad died down, right? And the people that don't play the game anyway still don't play the game. After this is now finally done, I guess we're left with the people that actually enjoy what we have. That's the best way to say it. I mean, every new Diablo season starts with D4 bad. I don't play the game anyways, but D4 bad, right? I tried the game for an hour, D4 bad. And then like a week later, you have the people left that just simply enjoy the game, the casual moms and dads, the people that just have fun with Diablo. Do you think they'll keep the boss powers? Nope. Next season, we're getting Horadric powers, whatever that is. Whatever Horadric powers are, whatever we can expect there. Powers will never stay, sadly. There might be, like, I would prefer if we had a permanent power window. So I'm missing something like this. What I liked in Path of Exile was that you had some meta trees. So you had like these in Path of Exile 1, you had these god boosts that gave you some resistances and stuff like that. But I would prefer if there was truly some power window that would meta stay, that you can then always level up. The thing is with the boss powers that the bosses will never change. So the boss powers would make sense to stay, right? But the bosses are always the same. So we always have bosses for boss powers. Therefore, if any kind of power would permanently stay in bossly nerfed, it should be the boss powers. But again, I don't think they're planning for anything like this, which is a bit sad. I mean, obviously the new boss Belial will stay. So after the season is over, Belial will be a normal boss. Super Belial will be a normal boss. So that's what stays. Like, they're obviously not making Belial just for a season. That guy, he's permanently now in the game. The powers though not. I watched a video on Death Trap, but Dens of Knives are kind of walking through everything right now. Granted, I'm not 60, but smooth. Oh, Jason, they are. But you will fall off at some point, and Death of Knives just, Death Trap just does easily multi-billions. The advantage of Death Trap is that it, like, makes all your opponents not be able to do anything. So with Death of Knives, you will always have, like, opponents at some point hitting you. But with the Death Trap, you just have them permanently CC. And it's not even close. Okay, Insatiable Spires, summon Hellborn. I actually don't want Hellborn. It's kind of funny, though. Like, right? I want the Ether Lords for more reputation. We're going to trigger overpower every single Death Trap. You need 275 energy. So in case you haven't watched the Death Trap video, I'm not trying to chill for my own videos, but I am. We just have a very in-depth 20-minute long video where we, like, in-depth explain how you get exactly 275 energy easily and how the exact process of permanently overpowering works and everything. That's why we made that video. It took our time to explain everything. Because often Diablo creators forget that you all have a life, chat. Like, I see this so often in guides. It's like, so you do this, there, and thy, and wibbity wobbity, and obviously you have all mythics, and then your build works. And you're just like, but I don't have a single mythic and 2 greater affix. I don't have this stuff. How am I gonna make it work? Creator! Right, I just recently watched a video on the best Blood Search build ever. The build was playing, I think, 3 mythics and had greater affix items and everything. And I was like, I mean, sure, it's the best build ever if it has 3 mythics and all items 12 out of 12 master worked. Now, could you show me how this works in like, you know, if it doesn't have this stuff? Oh, you can't? Yeah, because it doesn't work actually without this. It's kind of like, yeah. Though it was fun last season, it's still fun this season. But it gets old, obviously. That's why I built the Bloody Bone Spear. I gotta say, though, I'm not having much fun playing Bloody Bone Spear. So, yeah, sure. Good build. Great build. Fantastic build, even. Very, very, very good, great, fantastic. But just very shitty to play. It falls under the... This is strong, like the Bone Spirit build, right? Bone Spirit was so strong. But you know how fucking annoying Bone Spirit is to play? Right? Like, putting up these stupid prisons everywhere and then Bone Spiriting while you're standing next to the... Like, yeah, sure, no one wants to play that. Overflow, good to see you there. How's it going? I was at the dentist, so my lip is finally moving again. I can drink coffee not from a straw. Also, drinking warm drinks from a straw is the weirdest thing ever. Build should be made for ordinary gamers. There's a reason why I'm not grinding out my characters hardcore this season. Because it's more fun to give you builds that work with a minimal amount of gear. And then you can still decide to grind out stuff yourself if you feel like it, right? If you then really want to go all out, be my guest. But I'm just here to explain to you how these builds basically function and what the best gear would be if you had it, right? Okay, we're getting bosses, chat. Bosses are amazing because they're pushing our reputation. So this character will have the Resplendent Spark in no time. And then we can craft another cache for another mythic, ladies and gentlemen. I wish we wouldn't need a Bone Prison to make Bone Spear overpower. Yeah, but you need something. Because Blood Surge, for example, overpowers every 6th Blood Surge. So now what do we do with a Bone Spear? Like, it needs something. I wish it also was not the Bone Prison, but something you need. I like the Beast of Ice power, how it just goes out and just absolutely smacks them silly. Good. Little shits. I don't know how much ether I have. That's the problem. Chat, how much ether do we have? Oh, we had enough. Let's go. Sorry. kind of moment there. Just happy. Had fun with Blight this season, but Blizzard needs to have some multipliers for dots. Nick, if you're playing Blight, you need to try out the hero power build. So you need to get Belial's Eye Beam and go full shadow damage. Because Belial's Eye Beam is actually corruption damage. Corruption damage is shadow damage over time.
It is done.
Are you liking the grind this season? Does it feel like it got more? No. The grind is pretty smooth this season. Obviously, the out grinding, so the end game grind to really push your character then to glyphs 100 and that kind of stuff, that gets somewhat slower. Attacks reduce evades cooldown by 1.5 seconds. That's what I need, but the problem is that these boots are absolutely hot garbage. They're absolutely hot garbage. They're not like even like a little bit not hot garbage. Like, seriously, the hottest garbage in existence. What is that? You like Lightning Spear more or Blizzard? I won't play Lightning Spear. I'll focus on Blizzard because I do like the Blizzard. I think it's kind of fun. Oh, Beast of Ice. We gotta kill him. If I gotta kill Beast of Ice, I can also take some Distilled Fear with me. Gamba almost to get boots. That's my plan, Joey. We are going to do some pit in a second because I want to see how it performs now in the pit with Beast of Ice sleep power because it's going to be like very devastating. I need to push some of my glyphs forward because I might have 200 Paragon points, but I'm not using any glyphs, if I'm honest with you. So, yay. Starting the season late, but I'm going to try it out. Gage, good to see you there. I mean, you're not really starting the season late. What are we? 1 week and 3 days in? Right? It's like, are you really starting late? I mean, we're just like a little bit in. When did we start? 27th, right? Was it 27th? Oh, finally, Belial. Dude, I haven't seen him in such a long while. That's crazy. Like, how long is it? How long has it been, brother? I haven't seen him in forever. Let's kill another one. Here, Starfall coordinates, by the way. Hey, Pony, I haven't gotten a Starfall coordinate yet. Sir, are you even trying? Sir, I gotta ask that question, but are you even trying to get it? Because like they're like, you know? People are clearing pit 100 with fidget spinner barbs. Don't you worry what people are doing, my friend. I mean, you have these people that were already clearing pit 100 on day one, more or less, because they haven't slept or touched grass or both. Never can't orientate after these people. That road has just only sadness ahead. Okay, we got a better version of the ring. In every regard. Easy. Let's teleport to Karagar. Song twice this season. I just don't understand why they're not giving us more Belials. I feel like due to the way how, like, I mean, it is the season of Belial, and yet he's really not coming that often. It's kind of like with, what's the dude called again? What was his name again? The other guy that we had with the vaults. That boss. The vault boss. Something with M. Oh, I don't have it. Malphas. Good. At least you could farm that guy a bit more often. Even though the Malphas grind was also horrendous. Okay, so we are currently pit 30, chat, because I haven't pulled to Torment 3 yet with this build. But I'd say we are good, at least for this pit tier. Let's get some more of our glyphs activated. Again, we have one single glyph in so far. Need to put the other glyphs in as well, because we all know glyphs are big damn. Like, at least missing like a 60% damage multiplier or something in this. I thought Belial would spawn more. You know what the sad part is? That without the 80% bonus Belial spawn chance, he feels like he doesn't exist. Right? You literally have to go to the seasonal journey. You have to get the bonus chance to spawn him. And then he might feel like he actually exists. What do you get for killing him? So Belial can ambush you after you kill a normal lair boss. And then he drops double loot. Let's say you kill Grigoire, the Galvanic Saint, then Belial ambushes you, then he drops even more Grigoire loot, and he drops husks. With these husks, you can summon Big Belial, so that is his super non-ambush form. And the super non-ambush form of Belial, if you kill him, drops you most likely Ancestral gear, Ancestral uniques. And that's pretty good, because if you're looking to get like the specific pants, or if I'm looking to get a blue rose as an ancestral, that's where you then kill Belial and it feels really good. I think we'll need more Torment tiers. No, more Torment tiers won't solve any problems the game has. I mean, we are having endgame content, yes, but we literally need 1 or 2 more activities at this point. Like, strike that. We don't necessarily need more activities. The activities we have need to be more worth it. So, for example, we have the Infernal Hordes, which is the best activity in the whole damn game, but they haven't innovated on the Infernal Hordes, so there's no way to juice up the Infernal Hordes past Torment Tier 4. For example, there used to be Infernal Horde keys that made it actually harder, and clearing a Tier 8 Infernal Horde used to be amazing. So this is like a little bit missing, like the personal juicing of content to make it more difficult for yourself, independent of Torment tiers. It's okay for Torment 4 to be the max, but why can I not make Infernal Hordes harder and more worth it? Right? Why can I not enhance the risk reward for myself personally? That would be great. Boris, thank you for the 15, and I have no clue what that symbol even is. It looks like what the hell is that, Boris? Thank you for your super chat. Like it looks like this. This is how the currency looks, chat. It's one arm like that and one arm like here. It's a symbol that it's like 2 waves. What is that currency? Yeah, bro invented a currency for you. Did I don't know. Did I get just imaginary cryptos thrown at me? I have no clue. It's like the fun part about YouTube. I never know what people throw at me. Okay, we have Elementalist. Dealing fire, cold, lightning damage increases. Yeah, we can do that. Israel Shekel. Ah, there we go. See, now things make more sense. Start. Needs Elementalist. Let's put that one in for the time being. Good. That one's activated straight away. Bonus damage. Let's go. Boris. Thank you. Have you had any mythics drop, Majin Buu? I have the mythic Air of Perdition, and I dropped the amulet that no one wants. Melted Heart of Selig. Melted Heart of Selig, I broke down and turned into a spark, and then I went for a random cache. We should also get another random cache today. And then we hopefully get a Pelican Crest. I mean, the Air of Perdition I could also play on this build, to be honest. I guess Harlequin Crest would go down better, technically. Yeah, the Shard of Selig is just always like another spark done. Right, no one likes the Melted Heart of Selig. Go on Diablo trade and buy runes. Don't craft random chests. Yeah, but like, how about Riggs? I don't want to go on trade to buy runes. So like I don't know how to say that. I would like the game mechanics to give me what I need. I know it sounds sometimes crazy, but I'm actually expecting the game, without forcing me to interact with other players, gives me what I need. And it's not. It's not. Yeah, like, I could grind now for 30 hours straight trying to get the runes that I'm looking for, and I would not have them. I mean, that's even more abysmal drop rates than Path of Exile. That should mean something. So I know like, a lot of people feel like that trading is a solution for problems in a game, but no, it's not. It's not a solution. It's maybe a band-aid to take care of shoddy progression. The same goes for my 4 billion gold. I would struggle gold-wise if trading wouldn't exist. If my buddy Neil hadn't traded and has already like 200 billion gold or something, I would struggle gold-wise with normal gameplay. So that might make trading now worth it, but that doesn't fix the fact that maybe like the gold progression ain't as good as it maybe could be. Oh, you're sitting only at 98 billion at the moment. Come on, Neil. God, 98 billion. Are you even trying? It's actually, like, honestly disgusting. Like, your poorness offends me at this point. Like, what color is your horse exactly? I think D4 drop rates are bad. No, I never said D4 drop rates are bad. It's just a general consensus of, like, getting runes right now is awful. Even if you do what it takes to get the runes, okay? Because, like, you can do the Undercity, and the Undercity drops your runes. But let me tell you this, I did 10 Undercities in a row. And do you think I did actually see a single legendary rune? It was 90% magic runes, like five rare runes, and not a single legendary one. Not even close. It was the best class for current season. Sorc, Necro, and Rogue are all doing very well. Okay, what do we have here? We got mana on kill again, maximum life, and resource cost reduction. I feel like my Sorc is right now not able to catch a break or any, like, good item at all. These are all just shoddy at best. Okay, more PID. Also forget to upgrade my glyph. That's 15. Okay, now I need to get destruction, conjurer, charge, control. I don't have destruction. I need to get tactician. Tactician I can work with. There we go. Tactician comes into the fundamental release board. Need some more dexterity to make you work. I probably have to get you to 15. Yeah, let me get that to 15. We got it. Is it worth leveling glyphs to 100 or just waste of time? Waste of time. It will make you stronger, my friend. Unless you're, though, playing a super S tier build, you will probably not have much fun doing it. Okay, Torment 3, ladies and gentlemen. Can we just waltz in there without an issue? Let's find out in the next episode of... We'll see. In D2, you could spend years without getting the item you want. Always had to trade. Yeah, but is that good game design now, or is that bad game design? Like, right? But for me personally, that would be simply bad game design if I just simply can never get the item I want with my own gameplay. Now, I know a lot of games like this social feature, but, like, you know, I mostly play games to play games alone. With myself and I. Okay, this feels good so far. Not too harsh on the damage front. Definitely harder than tier 2, right? I need finally like greater FX items and stuff like that. Would you say it's worth saving resplendent sparks to get a specific mythic or just gamble? I would just gamble on caches. I mean, most builds work without mythics, and if you then get a mythic, that's that, right? I mean, I'm playing Death Trap Rogue. My Death Trap Rogue works without a mythic, without a single issue. Would a Harlequin Crest make it stronger? Yes, absolutely. Am I going to break my back to get a Harlequin Crest now? No. Because it already functions. It's already doing tier 4. Okay, could you like stop summoning Jeremiah here? They're definitely not needed. Coffee Legs, thank you for the Prime subscription. Coffee Legs, good to see you there, partner. Hope you're doing very well. In last season, with the boss rotations, it was really easy to get yourself a mythic. Let's be fair, okay, chat? The difference between this season and last season is, last season you could do boss rotations. You just got 4 friends together total. Then you all just threw your resources at the boss. You killed like a Duriel in 2 hours, 100 times and more. And since you could all pool your boss materials together to do rotations, the chance for you to get a mythic was actually there. So everyone kind of had mythics last season, right? If you like builds having 3 mythics, no problem. Like Chad had more mythics than me, but everyone had them. And in season 6 too, in season 5 too, because of the boss rotations. Now that boss rotations don't exist anymore, and everyone has to use their own resources. Oh wonder, suddenly people have no mythics? How could that be, chat? What happened there? What's the difference? I mean, boss rotations were truly not the yellow from the egg for the game. I'll say it. I know a lot of people enjoyed boss rotations, but they definitely did not help the game to make it more fun or anything. I mean, people were literally wasting away at Duriel. So they buy the resources. I mean, Bandito, if you're paying real money to buy yourself boss materials to get a mythic that has such a low drop chance that you might as well just not even try. I mean, pop off, son. I'm not your caretaker. You can do with your money whatever you want to do. What do we need? Well, flame eater. I don't have destruction. Yeah. Yeah, we get a 1 with maximum life and damage over time, but damage over time seems to be like absolutely not what I want. But I finally have a greater affix 1, I guess. So, yay. It's definitely not what I want. Haha, want. You get it? Because it's a want. Ooh, 10 out of 10. Do it again. Wait, I have not a single focus. No, I wrote focus. Focus. I have tons of focuses. Okay, that is here. Damage intelligence, max life. Probably 1 crit chance, right? Cooldown reduction. Oh, yikes. Do I look like I have cooldown reduction? I do actually look like I have cooldown reduction. do I look like I have cooldown? I do have cooldown reduction, chat. What can I say? I'm that talented. There we go. There we go. Finally. Okay, what do I need? Ring number 1 needs to get aspect of the the frozen wake. And then offhand can get the aspect of tundra, or it could get the Elements.
What a superior product.
Okay, let me masterwork this one. Not masterwork. Let me get the ice spikes to deal double damage. Here it was ice spikes to deal double damage. 16%. Like seriously, 16% again. Like, just tell me that you don't want to play this way. I mean that like I just got done dirty. Yeah. Okay. Like sure. How about you throw me like out another 16% there? 16%? What the fuck? Like seriously. What did I do? Well, why do you hate me? How about like another 16%, huh? Okay, at least we get some more damage out of this. Let's masterwork this one up to at least 4 times to get like a bit more. And here. Bit more. So what you want is a blue rose with a greater affix on the chance for ice spikes to explode twice, I assume. That would probably make sense, right? Okay, let's see how Torment 3 is treating us. Kerrigar. Can you get a spark from first Lilith kill on tier 1 or is it just tier 4? Tier 1, Graham. Tier 1. Killer on tier 1, you get a spark. Okay, Torment 3, ladies and gentlemen. We already got the Sorc there. How old is she in total? Too young for you, Chad. Only 5 hours. You keep your hands off her. She's still innocent. How do sparks work this season? You get one from Lilith, you get one from the reputation grind, and you get one from the seasonal journey. And then you get one for every single time you do the reputation grind again. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm shredding, chat. Okay, I'm not shredding, but it's like good enough. It'll do. Like for just stepping into Torment 3 and like being able to do Torment 3, I'm happy, content, they say. Could it be more? Can always be more. Not the point. I see the ice spike explosions are going boom boom. Invoke rituals incoming. I just need boots desperately that give me like attack blings, so that would be good. Because if I get the attack blings, I could just move faster through areas. It looks fun. Oh, it's quite like entertaining. But I'm missing one of the core principles, so I'm using my teleports. My Vates are teleports currently, and like I don't have teleport in the skill bar, as you can see. And that's the issue right now. Like I need more evades, but I don't have more evades because I need boots that say attacks into evades, obviously. And then we're good to go, pretty much. Because right now I just have triple evade charge, which is good. I mean, triple evade charge is nice, but obviously, like, since I spam my Blizzard, I could afford attacks into evades. What's your favorite build class of the season? I thought it's going to be Necro, but I'll be fair and square with you. It turned out to be Rogue. Rogue was an absolute next level fancy pansy this season with the Death Trap. Death Trap is just from a playing experience a 20 out of 20. You pull things together, you have like, you have a whole room just slam into you on the click of one button. You can press that button. My character has 0 armor, like really 0 armor. My character doesn't have resistances. just life stacking and full damage. It was so much fun. Switch from Blizzard to Frozen Orb, kind of regretting it, but you're a smart person. You obviously saved your Blizzard build in the Armory. Ironics. Surely. You went into the Armory to save your Blizzard build. Surely you did that. Like a responsible gamer. Would be focused after reaching tier 2, just farming bosses pit or just focus on glyphs? You want to have, like, before you try to get to tier 4 or even tier 3, you kind of want to have your glyphs activated and at level 15, at least level 15. Before you go into tier 4, you usually want to have your glyphs 45, right? I am currently in tier 3. I don't have all my glyphs activated and my glyphs are sitting mostly at 15. So what I should do right now is I should farm a bit more of, like, I'm obviously still in need of ancestral items, so I'm obviously, like, trying to get items. Surprise, who would have guessed? And I need to then level up my glyphs further. Also, you try to get the uniques you're looking for. Thomas, thank you for your Prime subscription. Thomas, let's fucking go, brother. Hope you're doing good. Lord Murloc, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Howdy. Okay, rings, chest plates, chaos. Rings could be greater FX versions of the rings I'm looking for. Even though I haven't seen any uniques from this in a while. Let's hit the rituals. Did anyone try to leave reputation casters in bank to level alt? Not reputation casters. You can leave the tree of whisper casters in the bank to level your alt. That is possible. It's not a try. It's a tested method. So you take all the whisper caches. You need, I think, what was it, 40 or so, or 30 to level up a character from 1 to 60. Now, obviously, gathering 30 caches is going to take you the same amount of time, if not longer, than actually just leveling up a new character. If you truly do hate leveling up, though, like, be my guest and do what you feel that is necessary to do. But just keep in mind, it's really easy to level up consecutive characters, especially with the boss powers. Petition to make Poison Flurry Rogue meta. I like the Dance of Nice, the Death Trapping. I wish my beautiful... What's it called again? My beautiful Aerostorm Rogue was back, but I'm fine with that. Death Trap really was this much fun to play. I sadly fear they all ruin Death Trap for next season. Minion Barb, yeah, summon Barb seems really fun. I find it hilarious that Barb is the stronger summoner this season. Like, you're literally like, oh, so what do you want to play? Oh, you want to play Summon Barb? Yeah, that's a fantastic idea. You should do that. Summon Barb sounds great. Or just pay 500 million and be 60 in 10 minutes. Yeah, but you notice how that's not a solution to anything, sir. Relax, sir. I mean, like, point A, looking for someone to pay, then paying 500 million, and then, like, fast-tracking yourself to 60. It sounds like the worst thing you could have actually said. No, this sounds like a Rob 2628 solution, which is not an actual solution for the casual gamer. Without trading, I wouldn't even have 500 million, okay? So for a solo casual gamer, that is not happening. Can you store whisper caches and open them? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. How can Reckoneth Awake? Reckoneth Awake drops easily from Infernal Hordes. But Ice Shard's pretty fun. We're doing Blizzard. I have not tried Ice Shards, no. We're doing Blizzard. I also have not seen the Ice Shard item yet, so we're doing Blizzard. Maybe I will check out Ice Shards at some point, but I doubt I will. I like Blizzard. I have always enjoyed the gameplay of what Blizzard does and how it generally plays. And now with the boss powers together, it's quite entertaining. And so far, it's really simple to put together. I mean, if you look at this, I have like non-greater affix ring. This, I don't even have like, I don't have like my gear tempered and everything. And we're just easily, squeezily able to just zoom into the tier. So that's kind of nice. If I now get myself a better pair of boots, I'm going to be feeling even better. We play Once Human lately? No, but we're going to play Dune Awakening, which is pretty much Once Human in the desert. I mean, if you have seen anything about Dune Awakening, it just exactly looks like Once Human. Just made by Funcom. I mean, like, it seems like it plays like One Human. It doesn't look like Once Human. In the desert. I have high hopes for the game. To be fun to spend time with. Oh, I saw some butt cheeks there, Chad. Butt cheeks were clapping. Beautiful. Like how you don't have to like be scared of tons of monsters because you just rain ice on them and they're all frozen and that's it. Dunzo. Nothing is gonna happen there. Oh, we're totally doing this. I'm getting invaded, brother. Let's go. We're bathing in those cinders. Legendary runes are rare. Like the only time legendary runes were dropping okay was in season 6. Season 6 had the perfect legendary rune drop rate, and I won't be told different. You actually get them, quite some. You didn't have to struggle for it. You like honestly, when you get tier 4, when I'm tier 4, I don't want my lair bosses to drop magic runes anymore. I'm sorry. I'm in tier 4. I'm in the hardest world tier. I kill a lair boss, and the game is like, oh, here's a magic rune for you. Like, sir. I'm 60, 250 Paragon points, and you're dropping me magic runes. Like, I can stuff them in my butt. That would be more fun than actually using them at this point. Do you ever consider lock runes with Bloodwave not worth it at all because you're not pushing your maximum resource enough to in any way get something out of lock runes? So no lock runes is not needed. Like a normal amulet with a ranks 2 tides of blood provides you, or gloom, provides you more damage than lock runes could ever feasibly give you. Did I just make like 200 cinders from this? I did, huh? Cool. You got 4G litless wall. Yep. So you can hang it on a wall and look at it. All right, like congratulations, sir. I would give you a double thumbs up, but I don't think that it's worth it. So yeah, amulets are insane if you get the right amulets, obviously, but they have the multiplier over the ranks plus the multiplier over ranks plus the multiplier over the aspect. So in 90% of the cases, necromancers heavily prefer to just play random amulets. I mean, good amulets, obviously. Yeah, for some reason the world tier is not scaling the runes, which feels like a fail to me. Okay, 3 tortured gifts opened. That is boots, but not the boots that we're looking for because we're looking for ancestral boots, obviously. You've been running one hand with it, no offhand for the last hour. That's okay. Sometimes you're just stupid. That's fine. No one will ever find out. Unless you post it in the internet. Collection of greater materials, place. My favorite collection is always the one of keys. The key one makes me very happy. Oh, I got a Radiance tribute. Let's go. Maybe I'm getting the item I'm looking for.
How can I help?
Let's break everything down. Purveyor of Curiosities, chat. Boots. Oh, that's a lot of greater affix boots. Okay, come on. I need something with attacks to reset cooldown. Vague grants movement speed, maximum charges, no. None of these is what I'm looking for. I mean, these I'm gonna keep because they have movement speed in that. Okay, let's sell the rest. Oh, no, I'm not gonna get a single one. No, it was so obvious that I wouldn't get a single one. Yikes. And we get the maximum evade charges. We have attacks reduce cooldown. I guess. Then I would just have to re-roll the movement speed into mana. Okay. So now attacks reduce cooldowns. Great. We could temper it with... What is even a good utility temper for Sorc here? What was it? Crowd control duration, yeah. Just freeze longer. And mobility gets... Do you take... What do you even take for mobility? Evade cooldown reduction, yeah. Ah. There we go. That is the worst. I refuse to accept that. They're like from all the things that it could have been, that was just the worst one. Oh god, look at me, Chad. I'm a gamer. I am gaming. Okay. Just wanted to put that out that I am gaming, okay? Gaming. Oh, there is Urvar. No, I don't think I can do a tier 3 lair boss right now. Let's do some more pits right now. See where that goes. I'm not sure why Belial will tier 4 is dropping magic runes. Exactly, Gabriel. If you kill Belial, he should drop you always a legendary rune. There's absolutely no reason he wouldn't drop you a legendary rune. It's like, oh yeah, get fucked, by the way. What do I want? Do I want more crit kneel? For my runes? Cast a non-channel core skill into...
There is power in these stones.
For spirit wolves? Why do we want to summon spirit wolves? Because they tank for us? Because they freeze and make vulnerable? They make vulnerable and they freeze is kind of cool. Okay, let's work towards Torment 4. We're not Torment 4 ready yet. That's for sure. No questions asked. Is there no two-hand stuff cosmetic for the Sorc? That could wholly be, my friend. See, now with the spamming, I just always have a evade. So that's really nice because my evades obviously pull things together. But now I never have to like ask myself if I have an evade or not, because I will always have an evade. Which just allows me to zip up between these pack of mobs a bit more convenient. I tend to fat finger things. Like that makes the whole thing even smoother than it was before. Like before I was already feeling good, but now just like feels that little bit more convenient. Especially if you like spam the skills inside, you can still dash forward to like just pull things together, right? Even like here on these guys. What legendary runes have you found so far this season? I mean, I have 3 characters to 60 now, 3 characters almost to Torment 4. I think I found like 5 legendary runes. Luckily, partially the ones that I really wanted to have. The others I had to get from our good friend Neil. Okay, we're doing like at least up to 100 million possible damage so far. Nothing too special, but it's nice to see. I'm stuck. Can't move. Sorc teleport had me just in place rooted. Let's get out of here. Wolves is more mana because they're summons. Ah, I understand. That makes so much sense. Yes, so the wolves work for the conjuration mastery. Interesting. Wouldn't it be better to use the runes for if you maintain XXX summons, you get XXX offering Neo every 5 seconds? Wouldn't that be a thing too? Cat wolves anyways, probably true. I think it's useful, unique offense for Ball of Lightning flying around you. Well, not for this build. And sadly, the Ball of Lightning builds have been underperforming. So they like Ball of Lightning was fun a season long as damage wasn't just like too broken, but damage is too broken now. Or currently damage is too weird. So yeah. Oh, almost teleported out. I forgot my glyph. We're still trying to get that explode. Oh no, I got the destruction glyph. Nice. I was looking for that. Have destruction. Okay, destruction goes into the ceaseless conduit board. Rigid fade. Am I missing a board? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I'm missing a board. Kind of forget to get you, sir. My apologies. That was not intended. Let's remove you from the side to make sure to actually get what I need. Okay, that's activated. For the time being. Just have like a lot of points into things that I don't necessarily need. Three more points. Where can I weasel them out of? Good. Now let's see how that feels, right? Medino, thank you for the follow and the Prime subscription. That's very kind of you. By the way, chat, has any one of you actually invested money in the skins? They're way too expensive. I mean, we expected the skins to be expensive, right? But what the fuck, Blizzard? I mean, 28 bucks for each of these skins, and you didn't even give the chance to buy a bundle. Right? It's quite crazy. You removed a glyph. No, this board never had a glyph. I mean, technically, I can put Flame Feeder in there if I wanted to. Kind of disgusting, not gonna lie. I mean, I bought myself the Berserk skin, obviously, and I bought myself the Necro skin, but it's way too expensive. Would be much better if you could buy the items separately. Either buy the items separately, or there should be a bundle too for people that just want to buy everything. Like, the prices are just unnecessary high. Oh, we know that like, obviously you can't blame the D4 devs for this, because the prices in the store are not made by the D4 devs, right? This is just literally Activision Blizzard as its finest. Like, I know people are like always like so keen on blaming the games itself, but we all know like the D4 devs, if they could, they would probably make the store cheaper. It's not like that the singular developer wants the store to be expensive. That's just corporate greed, shareholder pleasing at like 10 out of 10, right? Aren't PoE skins even more than D4 skins? Oh, PoE skins are expensive too, sir. And I'm not willing to, like, I think $10 for a skin is fine-ish if you really want it. Anything over $10 is just no for me. I mean, as always though, like, whatever you wish to spend your money on, chat, feel free to. PoE is a free game, and I can heavily assure you that most people that play PoE have spent more than 60 bucks on the free game. Because as much free as PoE is, you're at least going to spend like 20-30 bucks on stash tabs. And that's the minimum, if you're not actually going to buy more. 28 for the pet is wild. Yes, Gabriel. The pet 28 is just absolutely laughable. I mean, a whole skin with weapons and the armor and everything, like, still too expensive for 28, but at least that. But then the pet for 28, you're just like, okay, but no. I like that about Fortnite, that you often like had the rather modular skins in Fortnite, right? Where you could just buy whatever you felt like, skin-wise. Okay, it was going good. Sir, you're okay there? What do I need right now? More attack speed, I guess? Who drops Blue Rose again? I got mine from Varshan. Keep in mind that Blue Rose can drop everywhere, as Tal Rajas can drop everywhere, as the chest piece can drop everywhere. Right? Everything can just drop everywhere. Blue Rose is originally from Duriel Andy. There you go. I have so many Duriel and Adariel mats because I don't want to farm that boss. When I don't know how they literally managed to make the bosses that everyone wanted to farm to like the most undesirable bosses in the business. I mean, tell me anyone in here that's like, oh man, yeah, I'm like so hard for Duriel farm. It's like, I really like these no damage faces. They make me super horny and wow, like, yeah, this is like, I so good. Oh my God. Yay. Or it's rather like, I can't be bothered to fight them anymore. Sneaky Pickle, thank you for the gifted sub. Sneaky Pickle, appreciate it. Also, chat, the gifted for like the sword should be live, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you can get yourself the fancy, was it a bone sword or something to gift it? I don't even remember what you get for 2 gifted. There was something live on Twitch. Okay, I won ranks to core skills, and what I got is intelligence and maximum life. I mean, it's better than what we have here on this, right? But it's also like not something I wish to waste here. So I kind of need attack speed and some other shebang bangs. You're sad. You're also sad. So I'm gonna kill you. Do I have like gloves? Can I keep like gloves with attack speed? I'm pretty sure I kept one that had attack speed on it. Here, attack speed and vuln damage. That's crit attack speed and maximum life. You know what? That's pretty fine. I can work with that. We're gonna temper this now for critical strike damage temper, worldly finesse, and then we're gonna temper this for not overpower damage, not overpower damage, not overpower damage, not vulnerable damage, not overpower damage, not overpower damage. Thank you very much. Holy Christ. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. This is good. This is good. Tempering can be frustrating. As long as you have the temper reset scrolls, it's not that bad, right? I have not gotten screwed over yet at all. And that's good. Yeah, I've literally not gotten in a bad situation so far. Lucky me, I guess. Okay, do I have pans? I always thought I kept many pans, but it turns out I didn't. Here, this is the perfect pans for this build. What are we going for? More total armor? Like, on the one hand, being able to just slam the button has been a very relief, so not to click your temper, right? But now that you can click this so many times in a row and you can see how the game just fucks you over and then fucks you over and then fucks you over again, has been a whole different kind of sadness, if I'm honest, right? It used to be like this. Okay, so like, oh yeah, how unlucky, and then it's like, oh my fucking fuck, God, fuck, this is so shit. We're gonna re-roll Shadow Resistance. I'm gonna keep the life per second because let's see what we can re-roll Shadow Resistance into. What do I want? I want Inner Flames and Permafrost, technically. Okay. Oops. We're tempering. We're tempering. Oh, yeah, that's actually really smart. You could temper evade cooldown reduction. As I said, evade cooldown reduction. That's really smart. I kind of like that way of thinking. And critical strike damage. And critical strike damage. Okay. So now I should be plenty strong or stronger because like we just boosted everything nice. Don't think I can still step into Torment 1. Can we kill Uravar, for example? Uravar's actually tricky to kill, but let's see. It's a Torment 3 boss. What do you think, guys? Can we do it? What's your thoughts on Rend Rupture Barb? I love Rend Rupture Barb. It was an absolute disappointment last season. And I would assume that it's this season even worse. Honest with you. I cannot see it actually being better. So now with my teleport cooldown being so low, it's like the cast of 2 Blizzard gets my teleport down. Was pretty nice. Miss Kitty, ladies and gentlemen, rating us with 128 viewers. Greeting to you and the gang, Miss Kitty. I hope you had a pleasant stream yourself. And didn't get shafted royally by the RNG. Okay, I see like, okay, we get the 100 million going, chat. We get the 100 million, let's go. Pew, 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 pew. Blizzard is slowly feeling like it's coming together. This is a good feeling. This is my favorite part of Diablo. When you like start playing something and it just starts working and then it starts working and then it starts working and you're like, I'm a fan of your builds, by the way. Definitely a go-to place for fun builds. Bjorn, we try to make good builds that do all the pinnacle content, obviously, but we're also trying to have fun. Because what's the use of reaching pinnacle content and then hating yourself, aka Bloody Bone Spear? Like, I think everyone, we can collectively agree that Bloody Bone Spear is a very fantastic build, and sure, you can put it together. But if you play it overly much, you're just going to hate yourself and you're going to hate the game. And there's like, I won't accept that that's not the way it is. I'm sorry. You'll just hate the game at some point. Wait, can I teleport out, get materials, and teleport back in? I should be able to, right? There's going to be a balance between good and fun. Oh, Belial. No, not Belial. Ring with greater affix, chat. This could be it. This could be a blue rose or a Talrashas. And it's better than what I have, but it's not good. I mean, it's certainly better than what I have because mine has like 11%. So I guess we'll take this. And I assume I want the greater affix on the cooldown reduction on Talrashas. I remember having to get this ring last season on the Druid. Yes, Druid. That was such a crazy time to get what I was looking for. Holy moly. Like you were struggling. Okay, do I try to hit the cooldown reduction? I think I tried to hit the cooldown reduction, right? And let's at least try to hit that with one masterwork. Okay, not non-physical damage. Not lucky hit chance. Come on, give me at least the cooldown reduction. Come on, bruv. Come on, bruv. Don't be like that. And even if I hit the potent warding, oh god, no. Oh god, no. And at some point, like 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4. I wish there was a way to like improve your chances. Like maybe pay like twice the amount of Opticide or something, but like this is obviously the most frustrating loop in the existence of the game, right? Like you just keep hitting these two and you're not like, thank you very much, holy Jeebus Christ, the almighty. I'm good. I'm not mad. Like maybe allow me to ban a stat or something. Right? To be like, oh yeah, I don't want that specific stat. Oh wait, my pants do not have an aspect I actually need. Oops. Like using the wrong aspect here, huh? Good. So we could kill a Torment 3 boss. That's actually pretty killer. Let's see how a Torment, how is a Jigga doing here? Like, clickety-clackety, right? Infernal Horde. petition for you to play Spiritborn. I do actually still want to like the game. Please. I'm sorry, like, I will most likely not make a Spiritborn because I don't want to start hating the game, and that's like the surefire way how you start hating the game. Play Spiritborn. Okay, with all these upgrades that we just recently made, chat, we're going places. But I could see, Neil, why I was doing more damage than you. So, like, because we were playing Torment 4 together, right? I was the rogue, Death Trap rogue, and I was playing with Katie and Neil. They were both sorcerers with the Blizzard build. And I could see how it was doing more damage because, like, the Death Trap is just stupid. Like, I barely put any effort in. And I was, like, already doing a billion, right? And now if I look at the effort I have put into the Blizzard Sorc so far, and we're doing good damage, right? But it's nowhere comparable to like what Blood Wave or Death Trap just whoops out like for no apparent reason, just like that. You're pretty good underway though for a solo player due to the teleports. Like I can really just I spam my Blizzard, right? And then I'm already teleporting to the next event. That's kind of cool. Right? As a Necromancer, you're always like, I'm walking there to spawn this, and it's taking me forever. Hellborn. Dear, we're going to be making fairly soon a build guide for this Blizzard Sorc. I hope that we can flesh this fully out and end up in Torment 4 today. That should be possible. Yeah. We gotta push some pit for that. We gotta push some runes, but we are strong enough to do this. Right now, I'm trying to get my Resplendent Spark because there is an easy Resplendent Spark waiting for me by doing Infernal Hordes and pushing my reputation. For that, I will have to get the bosses, though, in the Infernal Hordes. And obviously, we do need more damage. That was 100 million, chat. We just did it. Woo! 100 million gang. It's nice. Like, you're gonna be individually happy. If I compare this to my rogue right now, I'm like, what the fuck is this damage? It's so weak. But if you look at it singularly, right? It's like, yeah, sure, I'm happy about 100 million. Always fun to see these numbers. Okay, with the cooldown reductions, I can finally spam my cooldowns. That's also a very big point, right? Because before I couldn't really spam my ice blades and everything, right? It was always like somewhere not really working. I feel like I also, like, due to the amount of summons that I have now, so we have like tons of summons up. Like there's multiple wolves and that kind of stuff due to the rune. I finally have the mana too, because that's like all the thing, right? We get damage, movement, mana regeneration increase. Neil, I assume it's not showing here correctly, right? Because we have like more ice blades and familiars than that, I assume. But yeah, now we have more mana regeneration, so the wolves are like very well. You could have played them from the beginning on, actually. Interesting. As soon as you have Conjuration Mastery. As a Sorc, seeing 100 million every season makes you very happy. Yes, right? Like, you're gonna be happy about the small things. No, 100 million, the small things. It's definitely a bit more mechanically intensive than the other builds, but I'm more or less just spamming Blizzard and moving around. Teaming masses, this is what you want, chat? Okay, listen, chat. This is what you want. If you haven't watched my last YouTube video, do that, by the way. But you want this. The Sorc had 100 billion, yeah, but you're probably playing overpowered Sorc, sir, right? I am not going to be doing that. I am going to be very happy with doing what we have here. So why do you want the Lords? Because every Lord is reputation. Okay? So if I kill these Lords right now, my reputation is just tier 13. It just jumped up. So you're just flying through the reputation tiers for the Resplendent Spark by doing Lords. I also want Lords are chasing me, because then we get like the double trouble. I don't actually want the Hellborn, right? The Hellborn are nice to have, don't get me wrong. But if I could fully focus on Lords, I would do that. Always try to get as many as possible. And the Hellborn are pretty much just there to advance the event timer, so we would keep getting more stuff. Okay, lords are hunting you. No lords are hunting me. Need 100 quintillion? You need 100 quintillion. I can understand that. Ashriv, thank you for the 20 memberships over on the YouTube. Congratulations to everyone who got membered up there. Welcome to the Knights of the Round Stable. Good greetings to all of you, chat. Hope you're doing well. Good week ahead. I got a birthday marathon incoming. Friday, child number 1 on a birthday. Saturday, child number 2 on a birthday. Sunday, actual child has birthday. Monday, children birthday party. A week later, next child birthday. At this point, I'm bankrupting myself buying gifts for other children. But I'm glad for my children actually being invited to birthdays, you know? It's becoming a little bit of a competition between them. Because they're like, I'm invited to Yella's birthday. Yeah, but I'm invited to Annie's birthday. Yeah, but I'm going to Anna's. It's like, bro, just be happy. No fighting over birthday invitations, like, you little shit. We're not doing that. We're not playing that game, right? We're not playing whoever gets invited to more birthdays. No. Just be happy there's at least someone who wants to invite you too. Wait, I don't know how much ether we have, chat, because no ether. It's probably the saddest part about this season, because my happiness from doing the Infernal Hordes is from getting the ether. Right? When you see that ether count go up and you're just like, oh, ho, 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 I'm so good at the game. Look at me. 1,000 ether. Yeah. I did that on my left butt cheek. So it's really sad if it's not coming. I'm always happy when my son's invited to a birthday party. Absolutely. It's like the 10 out of 10 thing because you're just glad. Okay, children, you have to wait for 9 seconds. I'm running upstairs to the door. Just give me a quick jiffy here. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna have to wrench out there. Someone rang the doorbell, but I'm like, you know, this like, there's no pause button in this game. I'll be right back. Yeah, I miss my Path of Exile 2 pause. Chat, I miss it so much. Anyone telling me he doesn't like pauses in ARPG games is a loser. I'm sorry. It is Path of Exile's 2 single-handed greatest feature. Having a pause button. I'll die on this hill. Dude, I'm surprised how much damage we're outputting. We're gonna play Lightning Spear, not at all. I'm actually just gonna be happy doing Blizzard. And the Blizzard guide should be ready tomorrow. Today is gonna be hard to get a proper guide for you out. So tomorrow is more likely. Oh, that's a lot of Lockrins. Weird. There's a chance to restore, but it's not bad, but I don't need it. How exactly do you pause other players? Well, Path of Exile 2 can be played multiplayer, but by nature you're playing single player. So Diablo's 4 multiplayer is more of a hindrance than actually a buff. Right? It's more holding us back than anything else. Neil, I'm soon ready for Torment 4, then we can do Infernal Hordes again. Yay! I kind of want to do the Maiden, I guess. You know what? I want to do the Maiden down here. We need to get into Torment 4. We also need to get, like, a few more item pieces. Have you noticed that most new skins look horrible and they're leaning towards what a workout style look? I mean, there's a lot of bad skins in the game, Peter, yes, but I haven't really analyzed the skins. We have 200 plus husks as well, Neil. What are you using your money to just buy husks, Neil? That's what you're doing. Neil's a smart businessman, guys. He's just buying like the husks so he can farm the betrayer. Funny that Diablo leans so much into the multiplayer aspect of the game, but are you ever actually happy seeing another player in the open world, guys? Because I'll tell you, if I'm fighting the Hell Maiden and another player comes along, I'm just like, can you kindly fuck off, sir? You're making the Hell Maiden have more HP and I don't want that. Did I just yeet the boss away, Chad? did I just yeet the elite away? I think I did. He just went. So do I only use the flame shield when I'm about to die? Is that the only reason to have flame shield? Like, I never use it unless I'm about to die. It's like, I hate skills like that. Like, Necromancer obviously has their Blood Mist too, right? But it's like, you're only going to use it if you get in trouble. Otherwise, it's a dead skill. That didn't activate your Tal Rashas. Ah, so I want to use it in between every now and then. Maybe at the start of the fight for maximum damage. I can see that. Yeah, sure. I don't get the quest for Infernal Hordes in Zarmanzet. Am I missing something? You don't need a quest for Infernal Hordes? If you have already done it, you're done with the quest. Have you never done the Infernal Hordes quest? When you only ever need to do that stuff like that once. I don't see you using Enlightenment. No, I'm currently using the here. 60% more damage and then another 25% more damage, and Frost skills cost less. So I'm not actually doing Enlightenment, but I use Tal Rashas. So I guess using that in between is another 20% more damage. Tal Rashas is a triple stack, right? It said casting again, refresh all bonuses of the previous skill was a different element. Ah, so you activate the flame shield, and then by alternating between ice and lightning seals, you can keep it active, pretty much. See, like, it makes sense. Sometimes you gotta understand. I mean, I'm definitely, like, very knowledgeable about Necromancer and Rogue at this point, but when it comes down to Sorc, there's still a lot to learn. It's one of my, like, I played Sorc, right? But I never bothered to understand it too much. Like, I have surface understanding, like how to play it, how to make it work, kind of. But not depth understanding, because you never need it. What's up, Raven Ritual? Today we're pushing the Sorc to Torment 4, because I want to see what it takes to push the Sorc to Torment 4. Right now, I'm rather surprised at how simple it is. Like, I was expecting to struggle a bit more. But we're pretty much just waltzing through Torment 1, 2. That was easy. I thought I was going to be stuck in Torment 2 for a while, but also we just jumped out of Torment 2 more or less in stanches. Yeah, I mean, like, character is 5 hours old, right? At this point, 6 hours old character, and we're sitting, like, at the verge of Torment 4 already. I'm impressed by Blizzard. I mean, obviously, I know what it takes to kill a Torment 4 boss, which would be billions of damage. So now I gotta somehow deal regular hundreds of millions of damage before I get anywhere. It's going to take a bit, I reckon.
It is done.
Oh, dungeon keys. Yes, my favorite one. I feel like that one should appear more often. It appears relatively often, but it's like a non-negotiable one, right? You see it, you're like, you take that. You take that. You don't take that, you're stupid. I've done 3 pits now, and when I kill the bosses, it drops something called Behemoth. The Behemoth are from a new event, but I don't actually know where you even go with that. So the Behemoths you gather are from the Berserk thingy. But I don't actually even know how to interact with this. Ah, there's a tab in the battle. Did they really put it on the tab in the battle pass? Oh no. They really want to live their reliquary idea, right? Yeah, I see. I see. I mean, that's how they're gonna sell us the thingy as a good thingy, right? They're gonna be like, look, like we can do everything at once, like. Yeah, yay! So like, yay! Praise us more. Battle pass rework. You know what the worst part is? That the Behemoth are not auto pickup. I literally forget to pick them up. I've been running past the Behemoth without like really looking at it. And I'm wondering why my character doesn't pick it up. And then it was like, what's happening? With the most fun class this season, I personally had the most fun with Rogue. And I'm saying that as a Necromancer lover. I did not hate Necromancer this season, and I have like 2 more Necromancer builds that I desperately want to do. Because I think they're going to be absolutely hot shit. Like hot fucking shit. They're going to be so good. You're going to be like, wow, Pony, what are you doing there? Step streamer. Oh? No problem. All rogues are running Death Trap. I mean, there's a reason for that. It's you know, Rob, it's not like that all rogues are uncreative. It's just like the Death Trap is so much fun to play. It's like the Bloodwave thingy. All Necros are running Bloodwave. Yeah, because it's so much fun to play. Mr. Quip, thank you for the 9 months of support. Quip, good to see you there. Schneider, by the way, thank you for the gifted. I really enjoy the Whirlwind Pet Quake. I'm going to try that one out too, Bouncer. Because I really like the Earthquake build in general. Earthquake Fantasy is pretty good. That Hawk of Light armor for Rogue. I mean, the Griffith armor looks good.
Welcome back.
Yes. But I don't like Griffith. I don't like Griffith. Suck my fat booty, you evil person.
What is reality?
Okay, Belial. And you're dead. I'm better. You suck. I'm better. I won, chat. Let's go. Yeah, that you have to manually pick up the item is just stupid. 750 and below is auto scrap, Barbarossa, in case you missed it. As soon as you hit Torment, lower gear gets auto scrap. Come closer. Torment 1. Common, magic, and rare equipment is automatically salvaged. Ta-da! Just in case you missed that. I used your leveling strat on my rogue yesterday, but with a circling I-beam didn't have the potion circle beam. Worked great. The circle I-beam is okay. The one for if you channel trait. The advantage of the potion beam is that it just happens at everything at the same time, right? Where the... Oh, shit. I don't think I can go Torment 4 already. Where the Wandering Death Beam goes like... Right? The potion beam just goes wham. Yeah, okay, the damage is going nice. I like it. When especially with the bonus teleports now, it's just fun to play. I think attack speed is also really important. So like this build, just like if you as soon as you get the attack speed, it just feels nice because you're finally spamming Blizzard, right? Before you're just like casting Blizzard, slow and cumbersome. Now it feels more spammy. I really appreciate that attack speed that I get on the gloves. But we're clearly not doing enough damage to jump into Torment 4. Neil, did you need 45 glyphs for Torment 4? Because this is what I would assume now, that I need to push my glyphs to 45 to actually be able to do Torment 4. That would make sense. You had all 15 when you jumped to Torment 4. Oh my god, Neil, stab me in the heart. Look what he did there, Chad. He just spat all my effort. Couldn't at least lie to me like a good friend and tell me, sure, you get a chance, bro. She's totally not out of your league. Nah, you just gotta hit me with a reality check. That's the kind of friend Mr. Neil is, Chad. Never gonna say confidence is key. It's like, nah, just leave it be, brother. Leave it be. I didn't notice when I jumped up to expert level for leveling, I stopped getting grim favors from Belial apparitions. What up with that? You probably just did all of them already. So the problem with Belial's apparitions is that for some reason they decided they don't actually refresh that often in terms of the whisper for it. Because once you have done all the whispers, like the five or six that are actually whispers, it's going to take like 24 hours or so for them to actually refresh, if not longer. Yay. I feel like they should have never not been a whisper. Like an apparition that's not a whisper is simply not worth it. Might be just me. Okay, good. We're feeling strong. We're feeling powerful. I wonder though now, how am I supposed to squeeze out more power than like where more power is coming from? No? Because I'm obviously critting, so that means I need more critical strike damage, right? Better critical strike damage rolls, like instead of damage over time, for example. I mean, more intelligence would also give me more damage. So if I have more int on gear, getting like a better Raiment of the Infinite would be more. Tempering my gear up would be better. Like here, I obviously need to have the ice, greater affix on ice spikes. So I guess at this point, I need to kill Belial and have him drop me a greater affix blue rose, right? That's what we want to have. I'm amazed you're not playing the Lightning Strike build. Oh, you know, it's boring at Mortis, so we wanted to play Blizzard because Blizzard is sexy.
It shows violence. Me too.
You know, attack speed, I guess. Or crit and crit. I mean, how much crit do we have? We have, like, currently 54% crit chance. And then we have another... through the boss power right now, we have another... a 50% crit chance. Spliffador, thank you for the Prime Gaming subscription, Spliffador. Appreciate it, sir. Hope you're doing very well. Was this fun when the damage is there? Absolutely. Chop away that sharpshooter power. You can't make me. You're not my real father. But I know that I need a different power. Don't worry. But you're not my real father. You're just my sexy internet stepdad. Do you feel confident to solo dungeon bosses tier 3? Oh, we yes. I can show you at Mortis. When as soon as you start doing hundreds of millions of damage, you're good for tier 3 bosses. That's pretty much the kicker. So like tier 2 bosses is like maybe if you do 1 million, you're good. Tier 3 bosses is when you do hundreds of millions of damage, or like 50 to 100 million, right? Tier 4 bosses is when you start doing billions of damage. Or 500s of millions regularly. So I would be not ready to take on a tier 5 layer boss right now. That would just not work. Attempting to triple masterwork crit and affix. Yeah, you don't do that. I mean, triple masterworking something is pure RNG and you're more likely to fail than you're ever to succeed. I'm building Lightning Strike, but I get demolished at bosses. Well, that is the problem that Sorc always has, my friend. That you will just not feel good versus bosses unless you change some specific things for bosses. But yeah, still. I mean, right now, Lightning Spear Sorc does the actual portion of the actual playthrough portion, so the minion portion of the pit really fast, and then as soon as it gets to the boss fight, that's where it suddenly starts slowing down like crazy. Simply due to the nature of Lightning Spear. And how it works. Oh, we did 1 billion! Let's go! But that was obviously my blast wave, not me. I'm gonna sell it, though, that I did 1 billion with Blizzard, chat. Clearly, that was my Blizzard that did the 1 billion damage there. Everything else is preposterous and a lie. This is why we can't have nice things, because you don't accept my lies, chat. Why can't you just accept my lies for the truth? The new stones, the Spectral Ash, you get that from killing bosses the easiest. Just go kill lair bosses, done. Oh, sorry. Fat fingered. Okay, +2, +2, +2 actually stops after this one, and that means I have to do a higher pit now. Sad face. I want to make a poison spirit born. A lot of the poison things don't work correctly the way how they should work, so wanting to make a poison spirit born is very admirable. But sadly, a lot of the things that should be working don't work. So good luck, have fun. Be aware of that, I guess. Let's go to the den to maybe weasel out an item, chat. Oh, the Berserker event. I have no clue. They just randomly drop in the world Barbarossa. I have not really cared about the new event. I don't even know how many things you need for stuff. Berserk. 27 days left. Are you kidding me? You made it this expensive? I mean, I've streamed so far for 2 hours and I got 20 of these thingies. Just saying. I haven't really, like, you know, looked at that. If they can drop from all elite mobs, then it's most likely best to just do the Helltide. Just looking for a greater affix, but we're really not getting anything. Hands with dodge chance. Let's kill one Belial on tier 3 because I just want to, like, someone asked, can I do tier 3 bosses? So let's do a Belial. Yeah, you have to manually pick these things up, guys. Your pet does not pick things up. Congratulations. Don't mind me, I'm just summoning wolves. Like, so can I kill a tier 3 boss? The answer is I can. Ta-da! Okay, what do we... I don't have Betrayer's Husks. Forget about that. I just wanted to kill him for a Betrayer's Husk, just to notice that I don't, in fact, have a Betrayer's Husk. So let's ignore that. Wait, that's not true. I have a Betrayer's Husk. I just don't have him put out of my box. Okay, what am I gonna do? I think Blue Rose with a greater affix would be the most damage, right? Because this says ice spikes explode twice. That makes me assume that Blue Rose would be the most damage. So I want to have Endarial loot. There, a ring with a greater affix, chat. Let's go. I mean, it's better than the Blue Rose I have right now, correct? It's not what we're hoping for, but it's what we got. So there we have it. Blue Rose Gamers Unite. Now I just need my chest piece. I want to take the Blue Rose and I want to masterwork the chance for double damage, right? Well, that's a lot of ice spike damage too, but I think I want to masterwork the chance for double damage. I'm still looking for a 4GA Blue Rose. I don't even think that would be that expensive, right? I mean, 4GA items are obviously always expensive, but not that expensive. Oh, come on. Give me that shit right now. Give me that chance to deal. When I'm masterworking pretty much an item that's not really worth it to masterwork there, but I still want to. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I'm getting very unhappy. The game hates me, chat. There, thank you. Was it that hard? Was it that hard?
Don't ruin all that work.
Is Doombringer good for Rogue Death Trap? I mean, if you triple master work the life and you have the life as a greater affix, sure. Could play. Okay, we get that blue rose. We get the Tarashas too. That's good. We need the Raiment of the Infinite. I mean, let's do another Betrayer. Raiment is from Varshan, correct? Faster! More! Okay, now we modify and we get Varsh. Chest piece. That would be a Raiment with a shocking impact. That's not what we want. That's unlucky. I mean, it's better than... It's not actually better than what we have, even. I think you want Glass Cannon, right? Shocking impact is... Why are you solo killing it? Don't you get more loot in a group? There is a 33% chance for one bonus item if you have a teammate. If you have 4 teammates, there's a 100% chance to get one more item. So, yeah. I mean, I could get one more item. I wanted to do a 10-wave Infernal Horde. An 8-wave is fine as well. And then we're going to jump into Torment 4, I think, afterwards. Glass Cannon means more damage. Yeah, I can accept that. You get Glass Cannon, you masterwork Glass Cannon to then just be, like, going crazy, and then we're good to go. I mean, currently we're working on that 200 million damage hit, guys. So we see 100 million damage hits in between. We're working on that 200 million damage hit so far. The 113, see, that was the highest for this run here right now. So we need more. I guess having a super high roll glacial aspect is also important because the glacial aspect spawns your ice spikes, and your ice spike damage is basically the glacial aspect. So if your glacial aspect is not actually doing maximum damage, that kind of stings. Base assumption. What are Blizzard or Lightning Spear? Well, so far Lightning Spear was extremely simple. Blizzard was extremely simple to put together, and as far as I'm aware, Lightning Spear is a bit more complicated to put together. Also, you need the Zan rune, right? You need the Zan rune to do the overpowers, and if you don't have the Zan rune, you might as well not play Lightning Spear. And the thing is, you might just literally fucking never get the Zan rune. Congratulations. Usually if you teleport out of a horde and teleport back in, at least the, like, the Ash counter gets fixed. So you can see what you're getting there. Oh, I have Zen runes. So I have everything to make Lightning Spear work. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want to. Call me a stubborn mule, Chad, but I just enjoy sometimes playing something that might be weaker but I enjoy personally more to playing. And right now, that might be Blizzard. I mean, could we just put a random lightning spear into the Blizzard? Sure, we could. Like here, screw Flame Shield and just put a Blizzard in. Just put a lightning spear in. Be happy. Summon Hellborn? Dude, I'm getting Hellborn's Salon. Frozen enemy can't hurt you. That is absolutely true. That's why you're playing Druid, which is stuck on tier 3. Yeah, Druid is something this season. I mean, you can still play Cataclysm. You can still play like Companion, Lightning Storm, Whirlwind-esque kind of thing. Might be just relegated to play Shred again, and Shred is probably the worst Druid playstyle ever for me personally. So yeah, Druid is not in the stage where I even want to remotely interact with it. Not a healthy one, for sure. Druid is Druid, yeah. I just hope that Path of Exile does not screw up the Druid, because for some reason all games screw up the Druid at any given point. Like, right? Oh, but like, how bad could we make Druid? Yeah, so Druid can swap forms, and then it's like, yeah, but that's it. Like, kind of sad. Bloodwave's still the best. Bloodwave has definitely been... Oh, wow, that's Surging Hellborn. Bloodwave has definitely been overtaken by the Bloody Bone Spear, but Bloodwave is just way easier to put together. Like, for Bloodwave, you need the pants, and then you need maximum life gear, and you're good. For Bloody Bone Spear, you need the pants with maximum life gear, then you need Indira's Memory, perfect rolled with the greater affixes, then you need the helmet rolled with a perfect greater affixes to get like the maximum ranks into the Bone Spear, then you need gloves with a greater affix to core skills, or you can like screwed. So there's just many more pieces that need to be good. Druid always gets hate. The problem is Druid has ever only been good because of bugs. Druid is a little bit like in the case of Spiritborn, because Druid has just never been good by nature. Like, you never have looked at, like, Druid was never like, oh my god, Druid's so good. It's like, okay, so this thing on Druid is going to make it do trillions of damage. Then this bugged interaction that works with this bugged interaction is making Druids do trillions of damage. And then that other bugged interaction is also making Druid, yeah. Blood Surge much better than last season. The boss powers help, for sure. Another Surging Hellborn. Are you kidding me? Double Surging Hellborn. Holy. That's wave 5, chat. We got Hellborns are hunting me. Then we got Surging Hellborn twice now. That's not what I was looking for, because I was actually looking to push my reputation right now. And here we are. By the way, we're also playing random lightning spears, chat. They just appear every now and then. Max life for fortified bonus or survivability. I'm playing Necro. I mean, Blood Necro doesn't usually need much survivability, sir. You just have permanent area up with any of the Blood Necros. So you want always more life, but you don't need more survivability, damage reduction or anything. Kind of like to know how much we have. That's another Exalted Hellborn. Are you kidding me? Every single thing was like holy. The season 1 Shred Druid was good with a Waxing Gibbous. Yeah, but that was also, I think there was a Changeling Debt bug that helped a lot for the Shred Druid in season 1. And, well, life was different in season 1, right? Everything was different in Season 1, sir. We had level 100 in Season 1. It was a whole ass different game than what we have right now. The no ether count is a feature. It is there to not make you see your ether. That if you get low amounts of ether, you're going to be discouraged and you don't want to keep on playing. That's why, like, it's a DEI inclusion feature thingy, to like participation trophy vibes, you know. So we don't want you to be sad if you suck, so we don't show you that you suck. Features. Oh, another Hellborn. Good. So we officially have now Hellborn. +2 Hellborn, and Hellborn gets 4 ether. So I'm spawning +2 Hellborn, and Hellborn give me 5 ether each. Like, seriously. What the toxic hell? Like, we kill these, and they're just popping out like 20 ether each. As a pack. It's like an 8 wave 1000 ether horde. Easily. You can see the ether, not the wave count. Yeah, the buck goes in both ways. I prefer, like, I don't have ether or wave count because I'm obviously in wave 7 there. So I have the best of both worlds. I don't know how many things I killed, and I don't know how far I am in the horde. The best of everything. That was wave 7. Okay, let's get the council up. We'll never know the ether count, chat. But it's good. It's good. Yeah, for bosses, you can only do tier 3, and it's a long-ass fight with minions. Yeah, I mean, minions, sir. Minions. They can start to do damage, but you need very good equipment for that. We will do a Zangivar's Blade build, though. So I have that on my flag to do a Zangivar's Blade build. I know it's not going to be the best build in the world, right? But I just really want to see how well it would actually perform. Because, let's be fair, Blizzard made new uniques, right? So they must have tested them, surely, guys. Surely Blizzard tested all the new uniques. So that means that there must be a way to make Zangivar's Blade for the Necromancer good, right? Because surely Blizzard would have not released a unique that is not working. Right? Right? Surely. They wouldn't release something that wouldn't actually work. That would be bad. Is that the new sword? Yes, Zangivar's Blade is the new sword that works together with Army of the Dead. And sadly, they neutered Army of the Dead, or all the ultis, because some classes had ultis that were overperforming. Blizzard was like, oh no, we see that some of your ultis are overperforming. We can't have that. We need to instantly dumpster every single ulti again. Apart from the ultis they didn't dumpster. Icy Touch. Don't need Icy Touch. Okay. A ring with maximum life and critical strike chance and overpower. Sure, we'll take that. Is Mystic Unique Helmet with plus 200 damage to Angels Demons good for Blood Necro? Yes, you can play the helmet, and you're talking about the Air of Perdition. You do 60% multiplicative more damage, and that makes the Air of Perdition not that bad. It's a decent ass item.
Don't ruin all that work. The forge is ready.
Okay, we're sitting at 2,000 armor. That will get less armor. We have the mana per second. We get the maximum life. We could need some more cooldown reduction. Everything 4 times master worked. I could still re-roll the damage over time on my wand into not damage over time. Probably intelligence. So we get like more intelligence because we're multiplying that upwards, right? Let's try to do tier 4. Do you yet have a build up for this? No. I'm still learning backwards. I'm still trying to understand what we're doing. But we're getting there. Does Belial I-Beam level strat still work? Yes, nothing has changed, sir. Okay, Torment 4 chat. Let's see if we can do it. If we're strong enough for Torment 4 already with a character that's like 6-7 hours old. It's looking good. It's looking good. Damage there. It's a bit on the slower end, but not the point. I can like... Seems like I can do it. It's more on the scale of can I do it, not how tedious is it. I'm stuck. I couldn't move. I definitely don't want to kill the triple FX elites. They're so annoying to work with. Couldn't even tell you what our damage right now is. Right? Crazy thing that the only game that got Druid right is Diablo 2. Well, sad that it took them then so long, or that they never succeeded again to make it work. Sadness. Okay, we can do Torment 4, but not as sovereign as we would like to do. But we could do it already. I mean, I would certainly not be strong enough to, let's say, do an Infernal Horde in Torment 2. Torment 4, I mean. Most likely not strong enough. Damage is there. No, I guess for more damage, we just gotta fish now for the chest. So if I get the chest with a greater affix on Glass Cannon, that's what I want, right? It'd be probably the single-handed biggest damage boost that I could just pull out of my butthole. You must head to bed. How dare you? Also rest well, but how dare you? It's better than the best Spiritborn. Yeah, but that's not really hard, right? Being better than the best Spiritborn is not the compliment you think it is. It's like saying you're stronger than a toddler. I know that I'm stronger than a toddler. It's like this backhanded compliment, like how, like, right? It's like you don't look that bad with glasses on. What the fuck? How dare you, sir? Spiritborn is weak nowadays. Well, yeah. Yeah. That's it. It was a compliment. It was a spit on the Spiritborn. No worries. I understood you, sir. I still feel heavily insulted, though. How dare you? I thought we're friends. More! Okay. I'm happy that I don't feel bad versus bosses. That's always important for me, because if you feel bad versus bosses, that's kind of like a stinker, right? Okay, so we can do a pit 55. That's good. My cooldowns are cooldowning. I kind of see like the merit of cooldowns being like so important because my cooldowns weren't cooldowning. Like how am I supposed to then just like spam them away now, right? Oh no, you weren't supposed to go away, you little shit. Come here again. I win. Did it, chat? Okay, so with pit 55, we can push our glyph now all the way to 38. And you need pit 65 to bring him to legendary values easily. What do you say is the best class for season 8? Rogue. Stop running, evade. I'm evading, Neil. I'm like, it looks like I'm running, but I'm evading. I swear.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
So Crackling Energy works together with the Paragon board. That is then the Ceaseless Conduit here, right? While you have Crackling Energy charges, you deal 10% increased damage. The amount is increased by 2% per 20 intelligence you have, up to 60%. When you reach full charges, your Crackling Energy damage amount increases by 3 times this amount until you run out of charges. Ah, so I want to get maximum. So we did it, chat. We're in Torment 4. Now the test is obviously get into Torment 4 and see if we can do a Helltide, right? That's always the test. I cannot kill a Torment 4 boss. That's not even a question. Neil, I might have to request some husks from you. Okay, let's teleport here. We get like 5 minutes. What do you have Shadow Clone on the Rogue build? There are no points in Shadow Clone, Steffi. Steph, did you look into the right planner? We can do Belial tomorrow, sure. Oh my goodness! Yeah, like I kind of could do Torment 4 right now. Bye, Neil. But it doesn't feel good, right? This is the point where it's like, sure, like I could already do Torment 4, but I kind of don't feel like I should. You can do it, but it doesn't feel too amazing. If I try to kill the Lady of the Helltide right now, I'm not even gonna get it done in 3 minutes. Let's actually try. Like, just, let me just see. Okay, we're too slow. Looks like you're doing fine in tier 4. I mean, I can do it. That's the whole point, right? But it doesn't feel sovereign. So, like, you would be faster doing tier 3 than doing, obviously, tier 4. And boss fighting, I would only do in tier 3 right now. But if it was about, like, getting the most XP, I guess, like, yeah. That'd be fine. Okay, we can kill him, chat. The Helltide Assassin. Come on, let's do it. Do we have the damage to kill him in 2 minutes? Absolutely fucking not. Well, we all know the Helltide Assassin has a lot of HP, but not even remotely close. So the Death Trap Rogue is not using the clone. Using Death Trap. See that Harbinger here? He took some beating before he was going down. Thank you, Tenadar, for 9 months already. 10 months in total, Tenadar. iHeart. Mr. iHeart, thank you for your Prime subscription. Interesting name. The level build was using it, Effie. I've done Hordes last season, no requirement quest for it now, but no compass drops. Compasses are dropping in Helltides from Belial. So Belial 100% drops a compass, and the compasses are also dropping from Helltides, Belial, and Tree of Whispers. But they're not that common. So if you don't have a compass, like, they're really not that common. You will get compasses, though, from the season journey. That's how you 100% get compasses. Okay, we made it into tier 4, but we're not like kicking ass yet. I think I wanna like upgrade my glyph. Compass can also drop from pit rare though. Yep. That's what I feel too. Did you say a while ago there's a limit to grim favors from apparitions? Yes. The apparitions really run fast out of favors, and then you're not getting any more favors from the apparitions. Feels really bad, man. But a lightning spear sword, doing something different. I was able to do tier 4 easy without any single mythic taunt because I wanted to do Blizzard. I want to do Blizzard. Could I randomly put a lightning spear in there? Absolutely. I could. Covin, thank you for gifting Carlson a subscription, Covin. Appreciate it. Ferry also, thank you for the gifted. Sorry, Ferry, I missed that. I hope you're doing well, Ferry. How are the PCs doing, by the way? Ferry, did you find any use for it? Will you try Meteor Build or is it ass? Meteor is good up to Torment 3 and then it kind of falls off.
Greetings.
We get all our bonuses bonusing, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, fine. My shamans are giving us bonus damage. We're good. We're getting the cracking energies. So what we have to do is we have to like do and then dash, right? So optimally, I would get more evade cooldown. I think I have to upgrade these boots to the max. That's my secret vibe here right now. Are there drops again from gifted subs? Yes, but they're stupid. I think this time you get like a charm, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I think it's 2 gifted for a charm. That's it, chat. A charm. Here, Diablo 4, support a creator. That was for... I think here, you get this for... Is that for the drops? For mount, yeah, it's for a mount trophy, something like that. It's nothing like, yeah, it's 1 gifted, yeah, 1 gifted for a thing, like not much, but yeah, 1 gifted and you get the thing that you can put on your horse. I mean, thank you for considering, if you do consider, appreciate it. It's nothing too special though. Oh, look at me, I got a bird hat, chat. I got a warbird. I'm Birdman. Chat, listen. I'm Birdman. Look at me. I am the Birdman. I got the bird stick too. And the bird Suncrest. I am the bird. How's the wife's new working place all set up? She get everything going there, but she's still waiting for the AC unit from the landlord, and internet is not working in the new location, but everything else is set up. Been doing some good work from there. So she's very happy with her store, but now obviously more customers needed. More customers to pay for the company store. For the people unaware, the wife is a makeup artist and a hairstylist. a mobile one for bridal stuff. But she recently this year acquired her own store. Like a small little cozy 30 square meter store where she can do her work from. And content and other shenanigans. So that's going to be intriguing for the year to come. For the years to come. That's great. It is. I mean, it's better. Like I work very well at home. You know? But for the wife, it's better to separate work and that. Because, you know, if she's here, she always feels like she need to do things for the household too. But if she's not here because she's at work, she can't do things for the household. Right? You have the Lich King transmog. I do have my favorite transmog for the Sorc. The actual here, the Wraith Mage. Right? Wraith Mage is my favorite. Just be a Lich, Chan. Okay, so I need to get maximum crackling energy. Neil told me. And I need to keep the crackling energy maxed out or I'm a noob. A filthy casual noob McNoobie noob face. McNoobie booby noob face. Finarfin, thank you for the Prime subscription. Finarfin, welcome back, brother. Hope you're doing well. I have to work at home at least 2 days a week, but I'm more an outgoing guy. I mean, like, when I work, I work. Like, right there. There's no thought I gotta take care of the household. No, and it's work. Like, I need to do my videos. I need to do my streams. That's it. The wife is just different. So for her, having a store is obviously amazing, as she can like fully focus on things. And maybe she can finally get on the content game. I've been pestering her to create on-demand content. You know, like she doesn't have to do live content and TikTok videos and so on, right? But she can create a course on all the stuff she knows about makeup and how to get yourself decent looks for cheap money, and put that all into easy to digest digital products that she can sell for small coinage, right? In that space, it is very decent. But we'll still have to, like, you know, get around to doing that. You can play Xbox on your Mac now. Browser's driven over with internet. Well, that sounds decent. That's possible. I wasn't even aware that Microsoft was not allowing you to do that. So can you then use your Xbox Game Pass on the Mac as well? I mean, I guess that's good, if that's possible. Ashava dad. Another ring. That's bad. Oh, that weekly chest was disappointing times 10. Like, seriously disappointing. Leg guards. Sure. I don't want two-handed weapons right now. I want leg guards. Oh, even a unique. Oh, it's been a while since I got a unique for. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. It just keep dropping things. Okay, more aspects. What class would you recommend for my second playthrough? My first slot is Bloodwave Necro. Oh, Rogue. Honestly, if you play Bloodwave Necro, I would heavily recommend Rogue because it will play similar-ish. And it will be super fun because how much damage it does. So that would be my recommendation. Rogue. Okay, we need to kill some Varshans now and hope that we get my chest with a greater affix, but we can't kill him in Torment 4 because I'm too weak for that.
We leave nothing standing.
By the way, chat, important question. Are you actually now doing bosses still with your friends, or are you doing bosses completely alone? So what did the layered boss change do for you? Mostly alone. Alone, I have no friends. I still do bosses alone. Yeah, I mean, I do it with Katie and Neil, but I'm not going out of my way to do it with others as well. I mean, sure, I could get one item more, but they pretty much made like this social activity of boss rotations. Which, like, I don't agree that boss rotations are a good thing. Okay, by the way. But they kind of turned this social activity into it's not worth it to do it anymore, so why even bother? Right? At least it used to be worth it to do, and now it's like, yeah, so what? Fuck it. I don't fucking care. Your clan isn't paying this season? God damn it, they're missing out. They're missing out. Mythic drop rate is horrible for me. I dropped 1 so far in hundreds of bosses, so I agree on the horrible part. Okay, I think we can finally swap to the boss power called Nocturma Spark. Okay, so I need to dodge. Or Daddy Neil's yelling at me, Chad. If I'm not dodging, I'm not getting the deeps. I need to dodge for more crackling energy. So there was the boss power called Flesh Reaper for getting more vulnerable damage by crowd control duration bonuses. So I can get another 20% more damage to vulnerable instead of damage to distant. Yeah. I mean, you could also decrease the evade cooldown even more with the boss power. But that does not seem to be worth it, I'd say. Ryan, you're struggling on Rogue, but why? Anonymous, thank you for the sub gift. So what is the Rogue struggle for you? What level should you start doing strongholds? 30 to 45, and then from 55 to 60. What do you think is the best necros trying to speedrun 2-minute or less pit clears? Bloodwave. Definitely Bloodwave. Bloodwave, and you could play the aspect that turns Sever into a teleport, and then you mix in the Sever teleport trick. So instead of playing actual Blood Mist, what a lot of people do, you just do the Sever pretty much, and then you're zooting around. Your guide for I-beam leveling is super fun. I'm happy that you're enjoying it. It's been my greatest joy, myself, to level like that. Okay, what do we have here? Tal Rashas with potent warding. Oh, that's weaker than what I have. Okay, right now I'm looking for greater affix Raiment of the Infinite, but I'm only getting Raiment of the Infinite, like multiple of those. I wish I could like jam Arraignments of the Infinite into each other. Does that make sense for you? Like, you know, you take these raiments and you just take 10 normal raiments to make a greater affixed raiment. One mythic from the Undercity. I've been using so many mythic tributes and I've never gotten a mythic from the Undercity. I know it's possible. I still feel like it's scam. Also, where's Belial, chat? Where's Belial? Why am I not getting him? I mean, how many bosses have we killed today? And we've seen one Belial so far. Ambush Belial, obviously. Like Heraldric Cube. Hey, Heraldric powers are coming, ladies and gentlemen, in case you missed it. Heraldric powers are coming, indeed. No Belial again. No Belial! That's sad. Yeah, so in case you missed the roadmap, ladies and gentlemen, they released a roadmap like a few weeks, month ago, where they talked about the future and plans, and we're getting Heraldric powers and we're getting Chaos powers in the next 2 seasons. They're also reworking Nightmare Dungeons. Now, don't ask me how they're reworking Nightmare Dungeons, because I cannot think about a single way on how to rework Nightmare Dungeons to not make them ass. I literally have absolutely no clue how you would rework Nightmare Dungeons and they would suddenly go from I hate Nightmare Dungeons to wow, Nightmare Dungeons are the coolest activity in the whole damn game. I don't understand. Oh, that is going to go down. Well, that was no Belial for me, chat. No Rainman for me, too. Sadness. Two more pin. DB Hunter, love to play many games. How are you doing, brother? We have 2 more days, guys, and we're going to play. Okay, in 2 days, we're going to go onto the library. In the store. And it's going to be Dune. I have secured a beta key, Chad, for the beta weekend. I reached out to my Funcom contacts and I was like, please, please, oh my god, please. What do I have to do? Like, I'll write Funcom on my head. Yeah. No problem. Give it to me. I want to play. Like, okay, calm down. We're gonna have like 2 days where we're gonna full send it on the Dune. Then we're gonna probably make like the one or the other Dune video to kind of like check out worth, not worth. Should you buy? Should you not buy? Is it something for you? Is it not something for you? It's currently my plan. You haven't played a Funcom game since Age of Conan? Well, you and me both, brother. So I've played all the Conan games that Funcom has actually made. There was Age of Conan, and there was Conan. They had a strategy Conan game too. That's actually pretty good. I don't remember what it was called. Conan Age of Reckoning or something like that. So yeah, like good games. And now I'm actually looking forward to play their take on the Dune franchise, because it looks and plays a bit like Once Human, as it seems. And I liked Once Human, so that could be pretty good. Yeah, I mean, they had Conan they had Conan Exiles. They had Age of Conan, and then there was like this. It was Age of Conan, the strategy game. There were like, yeah. They had multiple Conan games. There was Conan Exiles, Age of Conan, and something. The first scene, Dune, yes. I'm definitely going to show you. So on Friday, I don't actually know when the game gets released. Does anyone like, when is the release time on, or the beta start time? I'll be there. Sharp. Right? We'll start from 0 and we'll go to hero. We'll learn all the mechanics in the game. We're going to play solo as always, because I play these games solo. And it's like, this is going to probably, but what's going to a little bit make or break Dune Awakening for me. Because I, like, Once Human was also a game that you could play solo or with others together, right? And I prefer to play it mostly alone because, I don't know, I play games alone. Like, if I can't play them alone, they're, like, sure, playing multiplayer, additional, is cool. But if you can't play it alone and enjoy it alone, it always feels bad for me. New Doom coming. Well, I want to play through the new Doom, but I am not too excited about the new Doom, right? It's like, sure, I want to beat it one single time and then I'm just done with it. Like, I've so far beaten every single Doom, right? Obviously, one time at least. Because it's fun. But I'm not, like, super moist, right? It's not like the game of the year I'm looking forward to when I need to play it so badly. More like, yeah, sure. I love the current Doom lore. I don't even know where I don't even know any Doom lore, right? I know there is the Doom Slayer and he's doing Doom Slayer things, and I don't even know why he's doing Doom Slayer things. Yeah, I have no clue about the actual going-ons in the Doom universe. There's a guy who shoots things for reasons or no reasons. I do love that we're going back into like medieval times, so that Doom is that's cool. Is Pit the fastest way to level Paragon? Yes. Pit gives the most XP. The more fun way for me is Infernal Hordes. Perry, you get that Doomslayer tattoo across your back. No wonder you wanted to have that Doomslayer chair. Wait, you got the Doom chair, right, Perry? No wonder. I should have charged you triple. Now I'm finding out. I got scammed, Chad. Because I used to have a Doom chair from Noble Chairs, but like I didn't need it anymore, so Mr. Fairy has it now. Kind of want to level this up to legendary, but at the same time, I really don't want to put the... Like, I need to get the +2 for my upgrades, or it feels like scam. So what do you think, guys? Could I do a Pit 65? Are we strong enough for a Pit 65 already? Maybe? What would I have to masterwork to do more damage? That's like the thing, like, right? If I want to do more damage, what would I have to masterwork now to squeeze out more damage? I guess the amulet could be masterworked, so I get more intelligence. Like, I could generally just masterwork this until I hit the maximum life, until I hit the intelligence. Thank you. That's obviously like just more int. Bring this up to 8 and then just disenchant it to at least get like the glass cannon to 3, I guess. I mean, ice spikes to deal double damage here. Just a higher chance. I guess these are like here. See, double damage, so that's good. We could just bring that one, I guess, up all the way. Cool. How do you get 4 billion gold? My friend Neil, he traded an item for, what was it, 80 billion, 60 billion? Sounds crazy, but those are real values, Chad. And he gave me 4 billion. And yeah. Good guy Neil in the chat. Okay, let's see if we can do a 65. I mean, it already feels tedious. At least for this. Well, why is Pit 65 the thing I want to do? Because Pit 65 allows you to go all the way to rune level 45, to glyph level 45 with +2s. That's the reason why it's the specific pit I always want to do. I don't seem to be like able to break out of this 100 million world currently. I'm trying to get to the 200 million, 300 million hits and so on. So I need an outlier to scale my damage higher. The problem is that we're only doing crit damage, so the only way how I actually get more damage is by getting more crit damage. I need more of that currently. What would you, no, not 18, 80 billion. Sorry, if I said 18, I said 80. What do you need that for? Well, if you want to buy a good item, you like if you want to buy an absolute S tier item, you need at least 20 to 40 billion currently. Which also means though, if you have a like an S tier item that you don't need and you want to sell, you could make good money with that. Yeah, a perfect aspects also sell very well. Yes. So for example, these like if you have the aspect that some of the builds need and you have them at maximum damage potential, they do sell like crazy. Is your build link? We don't have a build link for the Blizzard yet. I still have to create one, so sorry for that. Today was the big day of getting into Torment 4 and finding out how tedious would it be to actually get into Torment 4. So check mark is made. I am in Torment 4, but now we also need to get to the point where I can actually kill Torment 4 bosses, right? And how long would that take me? I mean, so far the character is now 6 hours old and it's in Torment 4, so that's on par with the Rogue. The advantage of the Rogue was hitting Torment 4 like a comet, right? Due to Rogue with Death Trap, I was going into Torment 4 and I pretty much could instantly do Torment 4 bosses. So that's a big advantage of the Rogue. Like it definitely has like a magnitude of strength more than the Sorc, or at least the Blizzard Sorc. But I wonder like how like far or fast we can scale the Blizzard Sorc, and what do we especially have to do to scale it. And right now it's just like holding down your Blizzard button, pretty much spamming Blizzard. I still feel like I should have more mana because my mana is like not like full at all times. Kind of feel like we should see if there's something we can do. Is this still experimental? No. It's a proven concept. So our boy Neil and Katie, both of them, they have actually made it into Torment 4 already, and they're farming with me Torment 4 stuff. So both of them are doing all the Torment 4 damage. I just don't know how much effort they put in to reach to that point, because that's important for me when I'm making a build guide. I don't want to give you a delusioned view on something, right? I don't want to show you a build and be like, oh yeah, this build can do everything. And then I'm just not going to tell you how long it actually took me to achieve something. I was like, oh yeah, sure, you can play Blizzard and like it's great in Torment 4, but let's not tell the community that they'll need at least like 10 hours in Torment 4 to make it good. No. Let's not tell them. Preposterous. Right, giving you quality information. Laughable. Why would we do that? I really wonder how much influence it would have if I would use the Zan rune. Just for the YOLOs. So the Zan rune is the overpower rune, guys. Right? If that would have any feasible impact. If you would just in between have your Blizzard's critical strike overpower. That actually does lead to meaningful more damage. The problem would be activating the Zan rune, but I think I have a way to do this because I need summons, but I have 6 summons at any given time. So I should be able to regularly every 6 seconds activate the Zan rune. We can actually try that out. Do you want to try that out, chat? Just for the YOLOs? And the thing is, I don't have really the life or the overpower damage to profit from it that much, but we all know that the overpower calculation is broken. Oh my lord, I'm dying! Just quit my Blizzard Sorc. Damage is pants even with Ubers, max aspects. You just can't get high damage enough numbers for bosses. But sir, how is my friend Neil then doing actual tier 4 bosses without Ubers and stuff? Maybe you made a mistake. Sir, maybe your build is not as good as you think it is. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to use this rune. So there's the rune that says maintain at least 1 active summon for 5 seconds. And if you get 6 summons, you have 6 summons. And on top, you want to use the Zan rune for critical strike overpowers. Because you're maintaining summons, right? Enough summons to make it work. And I just want to see if I can actually weasel that out overpower-wise. For the trial, we should be... Yeah, I could do a Undercity. Undercity run sounds worth it. If I one-shot a lair boss in tier 2, should I look at tier 3? For a tier 3 boss, you need to do 50 million to 100 million damage with something. If you don't do 50 million to 100 million damage with something, you should not try to do those Torment for bosses. Okay? Let me actually see if I get a better aspect version yet. Bellwave does that easy? Yes, Bellwave does that easy. So, Spike. We got Frozen Tundra. That's still 8 out of 16. We got the Glacial at 10 out of 16. So, it's still not that good. And the Frozen Wake also has a low one. The only difference between the 2.8 and the 1000 Premium Battle Pass is the pattern that you instantly get the wings and armor, right? As far as I know, yes, sir. It did not seem to be worth it. That's for sure. Okay, let's do, like, doing this in Torment 4, by the way, I wasn't sure if I should, but I wanted to try it out if it's possible. So look for overpowers, chat, because we're trying out something here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to look for overpowers. Oh, did I not click the button? I didn't. Because if I maintain 6 summons, I get the offering, and technically, for these 6 summons... So overpower crits are going to be the orange values. So like you see, this is my rune. And if I 5 seconds long maintain these summons, that would be, there it goes. Probably be easier to see that in the pit instead of content where I just jump through. Not showing any overpowers. You don't have summons. Well, so we have like the summons are boosting your damage. So we have the Ice Blade, that is a summon. We have the familiars, those are summons, and you're having the wolves. So I make wolves right now. They're summons too. And obviously 10 summons is another 30% damage multiplier, and more mana and more movement speed and more everything. That's why you're actually having the summons. It's really convenient actually to do. Okay, so despite having the Zan rune, I don't see a single impact of the Zan rune. So like I see it triggering right in the bar below. See, that would be the Zan rune triggering, but I don't actually see a single critical strike overpower. I probably don't see a single critical strike overpower because I turned it off. I didn't turn it off, I think. I'm wondering. If it's more like a Lightning Spear build, sir, using summons in a Blizzard build is just smart to do. There's nothing to do with playing a Lightning Spear build or not. I mean, summons are just the reality of Sorc, that they're so good that the conjurations are actually boosting your damage so much. It's like a little bit like playing Necromancer and having to interact with corpses, no matter if you actually want to interact with corpses or not. Because the corpse interaction is just the most and easiest source of damage resource whatsoever in your Paragon board too. I changed the damage numbers to only show the overpower damage numbers. We should do that and hope that we can actually see the Zan rune in effect. Give me a second. Options, gameplay, turn of crit. Because obviously it's working. I managed to maintain my summons. I do. But it's not showing, like, it doesn't, like, the Zan rune does not seem to work on Blizzard. Seemingly. Because we are certainly triggering it, but it is not doing anything. Wonder if we would be better off doing skill ranks. Because skill ranks would allow us to, like, wasn't it that more ranks into Blizzard also increases the ice spike damage? Or how did that work? This Blizzard good? Well, we're sitting in Torment 4 and we're able to do it, sir. So I can comfortably do Torment 4. Yes, more ranks in Blizzard. See, that would be my next damage scale, getting core skills on gloves. It's Torment 3. I know, ML. We're obviously doing this in Torment 3 because you should do this in Torment 1. We can comfortably do Torment 4. Just makes more sense to do this in Torment 1. Get that ring.
How can I help?
Okay. Thank you, Suicida Kun and Squall and Dare for your subscription and support. Appreciation. So for the people that don't know this, the tributes, they drop the same rewards in Torment 3, 1, 2, and 4. Okay? The rewards are exactly the same. Just in case you're not aware of that. So what were we talking about? What did I need to get? Ah, gloves with core skills on it. Well, we could technically roll that maximum life until it's core skills. What's the worst thing that could happen? That we like never get it and we start yelling at the screen. Right? What's the worst thing that could happen, Sean? Surely at some point you should be getting core skills. Surely. I'm gonna run out of materials before I run out of gold, by the way. Surely. You know what I would like to... What I would like, if I could set it, I want core skills and then I just press the button and he does it until he hits core skills automatically. You know, if there was an automizer, only stop if you hit core skills. And then he just goes like crazy. Okay, I have enough materials, right, to keep going. Yeah, I have enough materials. This is totally not frustrating. You know what the sad part is? If you stop now, then you wasted all of this to get nothing. Right? So if you stop now, you did all of this for nothing. Which is the sadder part. 1 to core skills. Let's go! Let's go! Wow! 1 to core skills. Fuck yeah. We did it, Sean. Like 2 to core skills. Fa-fa-fa-fa-fa-fa-fa-fa. Ooh. Okay. Just gamer. Yeah, I need the rune that gives me bonus ranks, and I don't have one of those, right? Is the bonus rank rune legendary, or was it a yellow one? It was a yellow one, wasn't it? Let's see which runes we want to take, John. Let's say which is the rune that we really want to do. X is legendary. Oh. Anyone know if I have to find all the Lilith altars? If you have never done the Lilith altars before, you have to do them, yes.
Ready for a massacre.
That's Zen, that's Om. Anything else I want? Could just do the Barbarian's War Cry for 15% more damage if I want to, I guess. You only have to do the altars once, though. Yes, you only have to do the altars once. There are good maps which show where all the altars are. Yes, you have Diablo 4 maps.io and stuff like that. Vex rune is for core skills. Yeah, I don't have the Vex rune, brother. Brother, I don't have it. Brother, I don't have it. Brother, I don't have it. So much pain. Okay, my critical strike damage is at 800%. That feels woefully weak. So I'm using something for more crit strike damage. Shebang bang. Oh, you're not activated. You're still not activated? You were activated, weren't you? You are activated. You are activated too. Do I have to just take like all the decks for this one to just get more crit at this point? More crit, more damage, more boom. How's D4 right now? Better than before or last epoch still more fun? That is not easy to answer because it depends on what you're looking for. I mean, Diablo is in a fantastic state right now. If it's better than last epoch, that's something that only Jesus can answer you, I guess, for yourself. I mean, I am definitely playing Diablo more than last epoch because something in last epoch just doesn't make me happy. I don't know what it is, why it is, and where it is, but there's just something in last epoch that just doesn't resonate with me. And therefore, I don't play it as much as I play Diablo, for example. Now again, that's absolutely down to you, yourself, right? How you feel about it. Okay, 6 summons maintained. Barbarian Warcry. That gives me another 15% more damage. Don't see the damage numbers because we turned them off. Why are we making wolves? Because wolves count as summons, and the more summons we have, the more damage we do. When destruction gives you 300 crit damage, you're right on track. I'm working on it, sir. I'm working on it. I mean, considering that destruction itself also multiplies your crit damage up, you really want to have that destruction on level 45, because that is then straight up another crit damage multiplier. You generally want crit up because you cannot do overpower damage, so crit is your only scalar. Therefore, as much crit damage as possible, right? I mean, we're okay on track. Nothing too fancy. On we go. Oh no, these enemy types are stupid. I don't like them. Okay, we're gonna dash in between to like keep up our crackling energy at any given point. I was told by Mr. Neil. He said if I don't have full crackling energy, I'm missing out on 90% damage. Make sure to always dash into our opponents. Blast Wave. Blast Wave is cheat code. Because Blast Wave now allows you to just kill these guys with billions of damage, right? No complaints. At least obols are good again this season. Yes, obol gambling is amazing. Obol gambling has given me tons of uniques already that I was looking for. When especially if you're playing something like Necro and you need a certain pans, or you want to play like Mini Necro and you want the Ring of Mendel, being able to weasel that out with obols is just a good feeling. Or just getting a greater affixed item. 99% of gamblers stop before they hit big. Absolutely. I mean, I still feel that the stat re-rolling should show 3 options instead of 2 options. I don't know how you feel about that, guys, but the stat re-rolling only showing 2 options has been a thorn in my side since they made Diablo 4. If it would show 3 options, like that'd just be so much better. I mean, maybe it would make crafting too easy, but you know what? I don't care. Like, I don't care if it would be too easy. I just want it. Sorry that I don't want to roll like 400 billion times to get something, run out of money, get frustrated, not have fun. You know what? Just give me 3 options so I can have a good time. Suck it. I don't care. Right, there are times, 2 options has always been the bane of my existence, yeah. I mean, there are times where you care about game balance and it maybe being too easy, and there are times where a mechanic is just frustrating, and that's it. And this is one of these times where a mechanic is just frustrating and you just want it to be less frustrating. You know what I like about Blizzard the most? The constant barrier. Because we have this aspect that says when you use a Frost skill, you get barrier, chat. So just in case you wonder how are we always having barrier up, it's like the use Frost skill, get 6% barrier. Very good. Wasn't the stat reroll the same in D3? I never played D3 much. Also, wasn't it the same as in? Is never an argument that is in any way helpful or good. No, not when we're talking about improving a game. Okay, right now, Pit 65 is not worth it. I mean, like, considering that I can do a Pit 55 in like 4 minutes and I can do a Pit 65 in not 4 minutes, then doing a Pit 65 is definitely not worth it yet. Again, my fixation from Pit 65 is simply down to this being the pit to get your glyphs to legendary, and that's the only thing we care about, getting your glyphs to legendary. So you did Pit 10. If you do Pit 10, then you go to Pit 15, then you go to Pit 20, then you go to Pit 25. Optimally, you would do the pit so fast that you can always go 5 levels higher. If you do a pit and you can only do 1 level higher, then you're already at Pit 100 plus, or your build sucks in the beginning. What level is considered to be equal to tier 4 now? Oh, Pit 55 is tier 4. So with Pit 55, you jump into World Tier 4, so Pit 55 is what you want to do. But pit 65 is the pit tier you need to do to easily get your glyphs upgraded. Obviously, you could do higher pit tiers, but it's not really that much worth it. Pit 75 is not giving you +3 to your glyphs, so you're just, like, again, 65 is just the most comfortable pit tier to do right now for upgrades. The Berserk currency we're auto pick up. The Berserk currency is also not dropping in the pit, so if you're actually doing the pit right now, you're not getting Berserk currency. Funny, huh? So unless you're actually doing open world content and you're running around in the open world, then, yep. Not farming that. But yes, the currency needs to be auto pick up. And you know what I just thought about is, Chad, because I noticed this morning, they need to also unlock the Dark Citadel. Has any one of you ever done the Dark Citadel quest again? I did my Dark Citadel quest in Season 6. In Season 7, I didn't do it. So I'm wondering why we have to every single season unlock the Dark Citadel again. What's the advantage of forcing us to do that? Maybe I just don't get it. You know, maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe Blizzard is just so much smarter than me. There's always a way that that can't be the case. I'm so smart, obviously. So how are we fighting him? We're spamming, like, so I'm pretty much holding down my Blizzard key, then I spam my right mouse button for summoning the familiars, and then I'm also, like, spamming teleport or my evade whenever evade is up. So I'm pretty much spamming 4 right mouse button and spacebar. That's me right now. 4 right mouse button spacebar, 4 right mouse button spacebar, 4 right mouse button spacebar. Oh shit, I should get out of this. See, now 5 upgrades +2, +2, +2, +1 upgrade. And now I get 8% critical strike damage plus, which is amazing because we wanted to multiply our critical strike damage up anyways. Yay. And now I need to weasel out points everywhere, like here, the elemental resistance points that we don't actually need, elemental resistance points that we don't actually need, and I need to invest all these elemental resistance points into more dexterity, so that my dexterity would be popping harder. Because you obviously want the most critical strike damage from this possible. Hello. Where's the build link? There's none yet, sir, because we needed to weasel out the last understandings for the build to really get to the point where we're like, this is it, this is working, this is great, and you can totally easily go into Torment 4 with this. And we managed to actually get to Torment 4. But my problem right now is that I couldn't do yet Torment 4 bosses. Maybe I'm just being too greedy because I have no glyph for T6, right? Maybe I'm too greedy because my Blood Wave, my Bone Spear, my things were all better. So maybe I'm just greedy, but if I now go to a Torment 4 boss, like which Torment 4 boss here? Let's go to Lord Zur for a second, right? I don't think I could do him. I did the Dark Citadel once in Season 6, but never did the Dark Citadel itself. Kind of forget it existed after Season 6. Yep. And now they also don't give us the quest, so you pretty much every single time again have to redo the quest to get into the Dark Citadel, which really doesn't feel good. By the way, chat, shout out to everyone who actually watched our video that we made today about these loot caches. Appreciate it. It was a really fun video to make. Okay, let's see. How much damage would that be? Yeah, ho. Do do do, do 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 do. Surprisingly, I am shook, Chad. I am shook. I did not expect to be able to actually do this. You know? Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be able to put it off. I didn't believe we were strong enough already. Huh. That means I could probably do an Infernal Horde. Cool. GG. Damn. Did you expect this, chat? I mean, seriously. Because we're not doing billions of damage. We're doing like a lot of hundreds of millions, right? But no billions, and yet... Oops. I mean, like, I need to teleport out of this. It's probably not the most convenient boss to do because I kind of need to like spam him, right? But at the same time, I need to evade into him so I get my crackling energy. And then I need to like stay close to him so I can evade into him so I get my crackling energy. That means I also can't like go away from him because then I don't get crackling energy. Yeah. This is like a bit of a pity there, that where we spam the evade and don't like do that. I mean, now we obviously have to bang our head against the wall until we have it done, right? So there's no question. Done. It's like you sometimes like just teleport into him, which is weird. You want to teleport past him. You have done over 100 bosses and you have not gotten a mythic. Well, that's because like mythics are super rare. Okay, can you not teleport through him? I thought I could teleport through him, but I can only teleport past him, right? If I plan to teleport through him, that doesn't work. But if I teleport past him, that does actually work. Nope, that is too much damage. Okay, we have him, chat. We have it. This is good. I'm happy. We've proven ourselves to be a worthy contender. Let's do a 6er. Do I have a 6er Infernal Horde? Because I don't think like I'm not sure if we're like feeling comfortable enough for this. But if I could do now an Infernal Horde already, then I'm great. Right? So yeah, mythics are just rare. Now let's kill him. Okay, we got everything stacked up. We get the crackling energy. Okay, can do it, but I still need more damage. I think the main damage that you really want is getting your glass cannon, greater affix, chest piece. That's probably like where the most damage boost will come from now. Right? You get that, you're obviously ready to deliver pain on everyone. This is fine, but obviously a tier 3 Infernal Horde would feel better. So it's kind of like, yes, it works, but I am not too excited yet. Oh, I seen a 208 million, chat. We finally got it. Okay, so before you do this, I would probably farm like another glyph up to 45. Yeah. I'll probably farm another glyph up to 45. It's still, this is good. I like it. Kind of makes me happy. We're getting there, chat. In the first DLC season, I dropped a Shaco super early on, my only mythic ever. It's what it is. Do we have the potential to compete with the Rogues and Necros? No. Lightning Spear, yes. Lightning Spear has the chance to compete with Rogues and Necros. Easily, not easily, but it does. But this one here, the Blizzard, is not there to compete with Rogues and Necros. It's just there to be a good build to have fun with. See, by the way, this is the difference between like now a pit 55 and a pit 65. Remember the pit 65, we're still like having a good time, right? The pit 65 was like a thing that we did like in 7 minutes now. I think 7 minutes it was in total, right? But 7 minutes is not long, but it's just like the comparison between the 7 minutes pit 55, just showing you like the horrendous pit scaling, by the way. And then when you're looking at what we're doing here in this pit tier now, like, pit scaling is just so stupid at the given point. Let's say, like, the difference between doing something in 4 minutes or 7 minutes. Or 8. As you've Ariana set up, attack speed. Attack speed is king. Because if I get more attack speed, I can spam the Blizzard faster. If I can spam Blizzard faster, I can activate the pure power from our boy more often. Called again. The goodness Christ, brain say it. The Beast of Ice, Ice Slade that we're doing here. Oh, 1 minute 30, dude. Rogue is crazy Downer obviously. Like with Rogue, you're doing sub 2 minute pit 65s easily and just having a fun time. But obviously that Rogue can't level up my sword. We're gonna do it herself. We finally broke the 200 million. That makes me happy. I didn't think we would actually break that today. It seemed like we're a bit stuck and like not getting further, but upgrading that glyph was truly what we needed for more damage. I think the next glyph we should upgrade is probably the Eliminator glyph for more intelligence, right? Actually it, because right now intelligence is my second other biggest scaling because it just goes for all damage. You're probably better see like this is like not even 4 minutes in, so we can actually do like a 3 minute pit 55. So I'm just better off putting my time in here. Right, and then doing that other pit here. So yeah, so we have the destruction. Destruction was crit damage up. Then you have the elementalist, and elementalist was another 5% there. But you could go for the eliminator and just simply get yourself more intelligence, which is probably very good as well. Right? I mean, at the end of the day, it just increases your intelligence scalar here when you pick up like all the intelligence nodes that you can get. And you just get like more boom. I mean, might as well just put that away to just get another intelligence, and that's already boosted by 40%. Dark, thank you for the gifted sub, Dark. Congratulations. Good to see you there, partner. Does anyone have extra rogue equipment that I can trade? I am sorry. I've not kept anything, and I've sold the other stuff. Okay, chat. The character is now 7 hours old. We're sitting in Torment 4. We can kill Torment 4 bosses. Yes, we can already kill Torment 4 bosses. That makes me really happy. We can farm Pit 65. We still have to get somewhat stronger, but I should get myself the Raiment of the Infinite, probably with a greater affix to Glass Cannon. that is going to make a huge difference, as like we're currently sitting at +3 ranks, bringing it up to 48% more damage. With a greater affix, it's another 3 ranks, so we would sit at like, yeah, 60 plus damage. And a couple 1GAs that I don't use. I think Neil has one lying around for me. If I don't find my own. I tried to find my own stuff, but here our boy Neil, he's already prepared. You know, this is what Neil does for the community. He has that thing it's just waiting randomly in his stash, just for the moment where I say give it to me. He also has that lying in his stash. So like you get it. Neil is crazy. It's just what it is. Therefore, chat, I am done for today. Thank you for coming, watching, lurking, chatting, hanging out, and hopefully having a good time. I'll be back tomorrow for more. So thank you very much for being with us. Thank you very much for hanging out. And, well, don't forget to watch our video from today about the caches and farm those caches up, because they're giving you tons of loot and they're so much fun to do. This video, watch it, and I'll see you tomorrow.